fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live.
There we go.
Sit down, buckle up. Cruising with Steve. Get in, sit down, buckle up. Cruising with Steve.
Welcome back to Cruising with Steak. Grimsteak here, coming at you live on Grimerica FM. It is Tuesday, July 21st, 2020, and we have an incredible show. You know what? We're always fucking live Tuesday nights. Consistency, people. It's what we do. We got here my main man with me, the number one man.
James Cruz.
There he is. God, perfectly timed. What's up, man?
Nothing, man. Happy birthday to my oldest son out there.
Hell yeah. Happy birthday to James's oldest.
Yeah, he's 14 today.
Congratulations. That's why we do Cruising with Steak. And we also got Mr. Jerry Cthulhu.
How you doing? Happy beard.
Happy Beard Day.
Beard day.
Awesome. And we got Mr. B.Strut.
What's up, guys? I love you.
What's happening, Bill? Love you.
Love you, Bill.
We got that guy.
Oh, money, pod me home.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And we also have Flavortown.
I'm literally speechless after that. I legitimately don't know what you said, and I love it.
Hell yes.
I'm just gonna be silent the rest of the show now, in respect for that.
And we got Zac Hawkins.
Randy, I am the liquor.
All right.
Okay.
And rounded it out, we have the lovely Suzanne.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Suzanne.
Featuring.
Phillies.
Featuring.
Now you're in Philly.
Yeah, East Coast. I'm in Philadelphia right now. I'm with Lady Aboshi. We're here. We made a 11-hour drive on Sunday. It's fucking smooth as hell.
Oh, that's
Just
not bad.
flew. No, we just flew
construction.
through. Dude, she's a beast. I drove to like Cleveland and then she's like, I got this, and just drove the rest of the way to Philadelphia. It's fucking.
Got an awesome poster behind you.
Oh, dude, yeah. Hell yeah, that banner from CryptidCon slapped up. I also got that awesome poster up over there too.
Crystal Cox from outer
Crystal
space.
Cox from outer space.
Out of all the posters.
Yeah, it's the best one.
You just
Flying
show
dildos.
art. Just cover the wall.
Just glass dildos flying from the sky.
Those are the best kind of dildos.
So what's up, guys? What's happening in the world? What's Cruising with Steak? We're here. There's a bunch of
Not
shenanigans.
much, honestly. Same old shit, you know.
Is it?
Is
Hey,
it happening?
Twitter got hacked with. Oh yeah, that Bitcoin Twitter hack. You want to talk about that? Is that what you
Oh,
said?
that was
Bill?
pretty fun.
Oh.
Yeah. All those
So,
dudes.
did they ever drop all those? Wasn't there something about how on 4chan somebody was going to drop all the DMs or some shit?
No, they're afraid that the DMs are going to get caught. In fact, some of the fallout from that is I read that Disney has instructed their directors to delete their Twitter accounts.
Really? So they're not posting any shit? Wow. Or so they can't be hacked.
So the thought was that if those accounts were hacked, they could have damaging information in their DMs, and Disney, for one, doesn't want any directors to expose that information, so delete your accounts.
They don't want a Sony happening.
Right. And I heard someone today, I don't remember who it was, but someone speculated that the Bitcoin thing was actually a distraction for something else that was going on.
Rolling up the pedos again?
Dude, I hope so.
Rolling them up?
No, on Twitter. Something else. The Bitcoin thing was a distraction from what they were really doing on Twitter.
Censoring Q.
Harvesting
No,
all the
that
data.
happened
Trusting
today.
the plan yet?
Yeah, that was a distraction.
If you're
Yeah,
still
what happened
looking,
with that, Jar? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, that guy.
that's all right. If you're still looking for somebody else to solve your problems, it's maybe too late.
Nobody's
for
going
you.
to solve your problems.
Wait, that guy, I thought you said you were going to solve all my problems. That's why I showed up here.
Yeah, if you're looking for someone else to solve your problems, move to Portland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go.
Damn.
Oh,
We just lost every listener in Portland.
There they go.
Just shut it
We
off.
had 0 to start with, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oops.
Half of 0 is what?
4-2 MAGA.
Even Nick doesn't listen, and she lives in Portland.
That's true. But we got a svelte 8 people. It's like a screws
It
and
is.
steak low.
Isn't that all of us?
It's yes. Well, we're missing a Felix for the
We're
Council
missing
of Nine.
Felix.
Oh, he'll show
Yeah.
up. It's,
He'll hopefully. I mean, I haven't heard from him today, and normally we text on.
he's
show
probably
days.
got some adorable Philly song ready for you that he's just practicing right now.
It's possible. I
All
mean, that
about
is very
cheesesteak.
Felix. That is.
Yeah, how many cheesesteaks have you had? Let's go down the
None.
list of
I've
Philly.
had none. No cheese.
How many?
I haven't been to the art museum.
He'll never
or
have
the
one.
Rocky Stairs.
Yeah.
Bro, you're gonna have one at some point.
Have you been outside the house since you got there?
Yeah, totally, man.
You're not quarantined?
Yeah, we've only been here for a day. Yesterday we
Were
were
you-
running around like crazy.
Were you dressed the same way?
What? No. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Definitely. Yeah. There hasn't been a
Where-
shirt on me since I've been here.
Where are all my detailed mud flood photos you promised?
they're coming.
You've been
They're
there
gonna be
one
coming.
day.
Mud
Yeah,
flood
one day.
photo.
How's the weather there?
Hot as fuck.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Mhm.
Oh my god, it's been hot as balls. Jerry, you gotta be smoking down there. Yeah.
Nah, it's only
No?
it was not 97 today. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, it's about right.
Yeah.
Only 89 here. Didn't have
Yeah,
to turn my
Suzanne,
air
you're
on.
living that dream over there.
I know.
It's really not that hot. I mean, you go out, you put your air
I love
conditioning
it.
on.
But
your
we don't
car,
have
it's
fire
like,
season though. mean,
I don't have air conditioning in my car though.
Why
Ooh.
not?
Because it's like 20 years old. That's why.
Who's
I gotta
our-
go get it
excuse
fixed. Why we have it in the
Wait,
truck.
so
I've
we're
been
we're,
driving
we're
the
class
truck.
shaming here? We're privilege shaming?
No,
Jerry?
I'm teasing
Is
her. I'm
that
teasing
what's
her.
happening?
What's
Nah.
happening? That's this
Is
episode.
that what's going on this episode?
Suzanne knows
Never
damn
had
well
AC
that
in
I'm
my
just as
car.
big of a loser as she is.
I changed out like 4 air conditioners last week, or in the last week, or whatever.
Oh
Yeah.
wow! I
They're
wish you
dying
lived
left and
here.
right.
What is Zach playing?
need
Is that
mine changed out.
pinball?
Zach's always playing something awesome.
Oh, pinball, yeah. Demons
he's on-
Tilt, the
He's on the
occult
Windows
pinball game.
the Windows 98 version of pinball that you would go when you would do
Yes, the
games
free
tabs.
version.
Yeah, the free version.
Screen
That-
shakes when you tilt.
Dude, that pinball version was so sick. I played it so much in school.
We get a pinball machine at work. It's a high-speed chase run away from the cops. So it's
Oh.
like status pinball, but it's pretty fun
Status
since
pinball.
we're carry out only. So there's a lot of downtime now at work. So lots of pinball been played. We got a
used to
tournament going on. Me and some of the guys that work there.
You should
You guys need a
install a
new
nice
machine.
alt-right pinball machine right next to it when you're done.
I used to collect and repair pinball machines.
Oh, that's perfect.
You did?
Jerry.
Yeah.
If I was
Not-
if
not
I was
repair,
born
I would
like
restore them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
if
Yeah,
I
my
was born
stepson
like
does
20
that.
years before I would have been the guy playing pinball literally all the time because they don't exist in very many places anymore. But
Mhm.
You can buy
When I
them
get on
everywhere.
them.
You can go to there's pinball, there's arcade auctions all over the country.
It's all the rage
where I used to
around
get
here.
Awesome.
They have
I
a
picked
couple
up
of pinball
I
places.
picked up
here.
a Doctor Who machine, which was awesome, and one of the original Pinbots, which was a great game. I always wanted to kiss one, but they're always good like $5,000 or more.
Yeah.
Oh, Rob.
I like the idea of me spending thousands of dollars on a pinball machine and putting it in this room in an apartment and just like at 11 o'clock at night when I'm baked, just like hammering on that shit when everyone's asleep, just pinball ready to go.
Just pinballing.
Get my
I only like analog games that are in real life.
There you go.
That's how much of a hipster I am. I graduated from video games.
Games in real life.
You'll just be playing with that ball.
Dodging
like
bullets in the hood. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Rewriting.
Are you guys getting into paintball?
Rewriting history.
Paintball or airsoft or anything
Rewriting
like
hidden
that?
history.
I was never a paintball kid. I always
Oh, I
wanted
love
to do it.
paintball.
Dude, paintball
But,
is so sick.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Airsoft is like that. Those were like
That came
the
after. I felt like they were
weird-
pussies
Well,
because I
like-
played paintball. So I was
it
like,
got like
these
a
are pussies.
weird. I don't know. They were like the like ROTC.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Like,
because
they didn't actually end up going into the
My gun
military.
looks real.
Yeah.
Like they probably weren't going into the military, so instead they just kind of started doing airsoft because they wanted to be badass and edgy.
First
they
time
prob-
I got fish hooked was in an ROTC thing. If you know what a fish hook is.
fish hooked.
Oh, like in the
Yeah.
fucking
Oh, yeah.
cheek? Like they
Oh
got you?
yeah, you my fucking jaw ripped off by some fucking punk from some other county.
What? You were getting in county battles?
I used to go with my friends in high school. Yeah, you're talking about ROTC. Yeah, like a bunch of my friends fucking
James,
thought they were awesome.
Like every single cliche that's ever happened.
Yeah.
Every
bunch of
single
my
movie.
friends joined the Marines in high school. So I would go with them, and we would go to the recruitment place, and they would try to recruit me every single time. I'd go there and tell them to fuck off every single time. But like, I was like, I'm just here like with my friends. I'm supporting my friends basically. And I was doing that in 97, 96. So supporting your friends
like
in the
trying to go
military
to
goes way back. Yeah. So, but like, I would go to these things, and they were just these crazy meetups where everyone just beat the shit out of each other in the woods. It was like a capture the flag type of thing. And yeah, for sure enough, man, like you team up, and it was a capture the flag, and you basically got to find someone, and then when you find them, you can fucking just get in a full out fist fight or a brawl or like a wrestling style takedowns. And yeah, I got fucking my head spun sideways by some dude, and fish hooked me, man. Fucking his finger in my mouth and ripped my fucking face sideways,
Jesus.
dude. Yeah.
He just bit his finger off.
Yeah. Well,
If you want it back, don't put it in there.
Right.
Dude, crazy story.
That was the first time I ever got in a
Speaking
massive
of,
one-on-one fight. Sorry, dude. Yeah. Like,
well, no. That's
that
wild.
dude, I rolled over and I rolled over, and I rolled him over on top of me, and I just took my elbow, and I just kept smashing it into his face.
Okay, I got dibs on James for dodgeball.
Yeah.
So, dude, I had my buddy in high school. Like, I remember it was a couple years out of high school, but I remember hearing a story. He went to a bar, and like I saw him a couple weeks later. But he got jumped he was just being an asshole and got jumped by like fucking like 6 dudes when he left the bar. And he ended up like biting one of the guy's fingers off. And just by doing that landed him in so much court shit. Like that guy ended up suing him for all this reconstructive surgery and shit. Like it was insane. Like, I mean, it was crazy. But just so yeah, dude, I don't know if biting fingers off. Like that's kind of stuck with me. Like fuck, dude. Like he was defending himself. That was just like instinct. Like there was a finger there, and he fucking just bit the fuck out of it.
It's like aggravated assault, though, when you do that. You know, if someone's coming at you with a knife and you shoot them, it's different.
Yeah.
But if, to bite their fingers off, that's like a step beyond.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
had to chase him for 4 blocks and then bite his finger off.
Like assault with bodily fluid.
Yeah. Crazy times. So what's up with this Ohio shit, James? What's going on over there? There's some
oh yeah, a bunch of guys got arrested for accepting bribes.
This is bribery skit.
Yeah,
that guy he growling like
federal
a
level.
Yeah, over there. What's going on?
$60 million.
Yeah, buddy.
Go ahead, James. Man, you're there.
You're there. Get in there. Yeah. They nah, man. Just down in Dayton, they arrested like I think 4 or 5 people, something like that. I have to pull it up again, but
the state speaker was there you
go.
One of them. Joe Householder.
Yeah, state speaker of Ohio.
Yeah, Householder.
Yeah.
Not Joe, but Householder is his name.
Yeah, and then and it's funny too. Like our governor in here in Ohio, DeWine
Mike.
Yeah, he's been kind of MIA and all this because he just passed the bill on this. Well, the thing is the bribe I think came from the nuclear stuff. We have these nuke plants in Ohio here, and they were pushing getting rid of like fracking and getting rid of all that stuff and so that whole push of this renewable energy thing, like they would come knock on my door all the time. Like every few months they'd be knocking on my door. But do you support this? Would you sign up for this? How about would you like to donate to this? No.
But fuck off.
Like, well, you don't want you don't think windmills do a good job? I'm like, no, not at all. I was like, windmills cause cancer. They're like, what?
Oh, Jesus, what?
Yeah.
Dude, I've heard that. I've heard that shit.
No, I was just kidding. So Ohio, they're arresting people left and right down there, and the federal level. It was FBI, bunch of people. Yeah.
Trust the plan.
Trust the plan. Train
would be
the
better.
swamp.
It'd be so easy. It would be so easy
Yeah.
just to just shut your brain off and just become a Q-tard and just absorb it. Trust it. Look at Bill over there. He's loving it. He's
And drain
trusting
the
the
swamp.
fuck out of the plan.
Do it.
He's living the dream, trusting the plan. WWG1 WGA's tattooed on his chest. I saw it.
Dude, shout out to that setup that they did with that dude on Fox News who just had the Q mug in the corner. Like that wasn't just
Oh yeah, that was some
Fucking
like general
Q
or
mug?
something.
Oh.
yeah.
Mm.
yeah.
What's this
Yeah,
I'm
his
hearing
coffee
about New York Times doxing Tucker Carlson's house, his home address or something? Putting it on. What the fuck's that all about?
Well, they all just got
Liberal media.
written up or indicted. I don't know. What do you call that?
He got me
presented in
too.
court. Yeah, he got me. They all got me too.
Tucker got me too?
Tucker, Sean
Yeah,
Hannity,
so-
and
By a chick who looks like Mr. Bean.
So, yeah.
no,
so,
Ed
so check
Gaines.
this
Ed
out.
Gaines. He said it. She said this. One of the accusers said that he raped her.
No, nobody said he
this-
raped her.
Mentally raped her.
Mentally
basically.
raped her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not rape.
So basically, she was in an interview on the show, and he said, "Stick around. I want to talk to you after the show." And then he took his jacket off and put on a leather jacket because he was leaving.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
She-
I got to go
she's-
ride my
lights up a
motorcycle
cigarette.
home.
Oh, wait, she said she was in her testimony, whatever. She said she was tied to the chair.
Oh,
And she was actually, she had a micro. She was mic'd up, right, and the mic was attached to the chair so it wouldn't fall off.
wow! What the
Are-
hell?
Are you a Tucker apologist now? All of a sudden,
I like Tucker Carlson. He's one
That
of the
was Ed
few-
Dames. That or
You
Ed.
like- you like this face?
Ed something.
Tucker Carlson is one of the few objective journalists out there.
I mean, dude, he's good. He covers UFOs too, so there's something
Yeah,
there.
he does bring on.
I don't know what it is,
UFOs.
but there's
He makes
something
his
there.
face a lot.
Yeah, because he has that. I mean, it's a face. That's,
Yeah, he's like-
it's a
like you
reasonable
just-
face. When
Like
you're
you just pissed in
so
his
confused.
cornflakes. That face, yeah, like
Huh?
right in front of him.
He also has like more viewers than all the cable news networks combined.
It's true. He is dominating the
and
news.
and that's
Kind of like how Cruising with
probably
Steak
the
dominates Tuesday nights.
100%
Exactly.
dominates.
But that's why he's getting attacked by everything. It's an
Yeah.
onslaught to bring
Oh,
him
yeah.
down because he's too popular.
Well, no, it's so obvious, especially with now they're banning all the Q content on Twitter. They're basically just shutting everything down. And what the hell's even going on with the election? Like, I feel this time in 2016, we
You
knew
think,
everybody's.
You don't feel. You think.
Okay, I think. Okay, is that what it is? I think you're right.
You don't feel anything.
Oh well.
Well, I mean that's a bold
Is-
statement.
is Ed-
I mean, that's
Ed-
that's
No, I don't mean
president
you
over
don't have.
here?
Never mind.
What is this,
It's not that
no,
you
I
don't
know
have
what you're
emotions.
Park song?
I
No,
hate
I
when
know
people
what you're
say,
saying.
I feel this. I feel that. No, you
I
fucking
gotcha.
think that. You don't feel that.
Okay, I gotcha. We'll get grammar. We'll get grammar
it
around
numb?
here. But,
Yeah, numb, right? Yeah.
I feel like
okay, I
I've
think
been
that
attacked.
in 20
I think you're an
always.
asshole.
Oh, in 2016, we knew everything that was going on. Like we knew running mates. We knew like it was a real thing. Right now, like who's
2016,
Biden's
remember
running
when
mate?
it was normal?
What's even happening right now? What's
Biden's
going
running
on?
mate is
He-
just
His only criteria for running mate is a person of color.
That's
Oh,
basically
man.
what it is, and it's
No, you saw it
It's,
today.
it's gonna be Lin-Manuel Miranda.
No,
And
it's
it
gonna be
also-
fucking Kamala Harris.
It's also well. Now keep in mind, his only criteria is that it's a person of color. That means that it doesn't necessarily have to have a pulse.
Well, no. So you get Lin-Manuel Miranda. He writes all the songs
Mhm.
for the presidency, and then it's just you have the show tune presidency because Biden's gonna die in like 2 weeks. You're gonna have Lin-Manuel Miranda,
Give me
the show
Reverend Al.
stopping, dude from what's that thing that everybody likes? Hamilton.
oh Hamilton. That's a thing
Yeah,
that
that's the
people
guy.
talk about.
What's
that's what I was-
Hamilton? What is that?
Oh,
It's,
you're doing a Jerry
What is
Instagram thing right now. I
It's-
see what you did there.
I
What's
have no idea what
Instagram?
Hamilton is either.
What is Hamilton? I do not know what this is.
It's
It's online,
like-
guys.
It's
that
like-
the guys that make the blender?
Oh, you're right.
For
It is
those at
Hamilton
home
Beach.
who don't know what it is, it's some Broadway play that's about fake history, and they just make all of the founding fathers, I think, minorities, and then they kind of do some rap stuff. I don't know.
So it's cultural appropriation, is what you're telling me. We should support this with money.
History appropriation.
It's extremely, and then apparently, so they did a taping of it and released it on Disney Plus. So please give us money again, Disney. Is what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
We really want to get that. I mean, after the
So it's
pandemic
propaganda.
Well, now I got to split my
100%
money up. The Hulu, Disney has to split my money up between 3 companies: Hulu, Disney, and ESPN Plus.
Oh, believe me, they're charging you enough for that.
Actually, I don't pay for any of that. Except I own Hulu on my own. I don't even have Disney. I did get the Disney thing. I had it for about a month, and like the first free month, and then I canceled. I haven't had it since, but
I got the 3-year deal for $100 or whatever it was.
that's a good deal, though. Yeah,
it was. Yeah.
I mean, it was funny too. Like just yesterday, actually, my youngest son, he come up to me and he's like, Dad, can you download the Disney app again? And so I can watch A New Hope. I'm like, what? A New Hope? Yeah.
Original Star Wars?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he loves the original ones. Yeah, my youngest one loves the original ones. Yeah,
it's the only ones worth watching.
Yeah, because he loves the idea and the beginning of the Death Star. You know, I'm like, well, damn, you need to watch Rogue One. Yeah,
Rogue One was a good show. I thought it was a good show.
Rogue One was great. It was the beginning of the Death Star.
That's what it all should have been in the first place.
Yeah, a Star Wars story, right? Yeah,
Star Wars story.
Yeah. Man, there's been lots of Star Wars talk of late, all over.
Is there even
like
anything happening? Like, are they?
Well, the thing is like, yeah. Well, they keep saying like that chick that directed the last 3, she's definitely out. But then there's also this crazy like 4-hour uncut like versions of these films that everybody wants. It's like remember how they did the
Lord of the Rings, how it was like 6
Batman,
hours long?
the Superman versus Batman, like the Nolan version or whatever.
Justice League Snyder cut.
Or Snyder cut. There you go. Sorry. Yeah, I'm getting my superheroes on there.
Yeah, they want George Lucas J.J. Abrams is talking about redoing Rise of Skywalker. Whatever.
Yeah.
All the new Star Wars shit
is impossible. Why would they do that?
Garbage.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Jared, go off. Fuck that shit.
I don't even want to.
That kid that played Finn, that black kid, like he's like, I'll never, I don't want to play it anymore.
Well, they hired him to do a bunch of BLM rallies in London, didn't they?
Well, do you know what happened with him and the China poster?
No.
So if
they took him out.
Well, they shrunk him down and put him in the background. He was like a prominent figure in the poster, and then when it went to China, they shrunk him down and put him way in the back, so you don't even see him because the Chinese are so racist. They hate black people over there.
China bucks.
That's insane. Meanwhile, they own like 98% of the NBA.
They own so much. Whatever.
Oh my god, they own the world at this point. Yeah.
So, Last Jedi.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, but there has been lots of talk about Star Wars of late that I have noticed a lot. Like if I pull up my phone, I throw on my Google app. It gives you a bunch of articles, and God, every day there's always one. There's always one on the Dark Knight, and there's always one on Star Wars. There's always a local one. There's I'll have
all these stories are just written by bots at this point.
Everything's
right?
AI.
It's so weird.
Is AI
well, it's like that Adam Curry thing he was talking about. You just type in any number to Google, and it'll just came back 66, and then it'll pump back to you like cases of coronavirus in your town. Yeah, like it just pumps back auto generated shit. Like it's so fucked up. The same thing. I'll go back to the conversation with my dad earlier about how he was just like, I can't even turn on the news. I'm like, that's where you messed up. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't turn that.
It's like not that like you messed up, but just like it's I guarantee. Yeah, I like it. You can't watch that right now.
Just imagine somebody who like isn't tapped into any of this. They're just like living their fucking life. Not even they don't watch the news. They don't have a phone. They are so unaware of the fucking bullshit. Yeah, dude. Like off-grid living would be.
To be an Amish.
Off-grid living, yeah.
I'm almost off-grid. We have no city water. We have no city sewer.
You got a well?
No, I just go into town for water. Yeah, I have a
You
well.
got-
No,
You
I
got
just, I
those,
mean, like, no, I just, like, my grandparents had a well, and then they connected like 25 years ago. But like, yeah. Oh man, I remember drinking that water. I'm gonna fucking vomit on contact with coming, just smelling. You could smell the water going in my house.
Some of it can be bad. Yeah. So we
my God.
treat the water. It's not always a done deal. The well is not the be all and end all unless you got agriculture. But sometimes you got to treat the water because there's bacteria in the water that doesn't really cause disease, but it stinks like farts, which is terrible. And we exactly. And
that's
we have that
exactly what it smelled like.
There's
it's just like a sulfur-ish.
And it it's hydrogen sulfide and it stains everything orange.
Yes, that was the problem with those
Even
old,
Trump?
acrylic tubs and all those tubs back in the day. They would get stained orange from all the damn well water. Yes,
he made
It was
he made the
rust.
source of that.
We had a well.
You had a well,
It would rust the tubs. We had those cloth.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, you'll have that now still. Then you'll have that
I
build up
bet.
on your shower head. You know,
Yeah.
We just have to put salt in the water.
So if anybody's thinking about
fucking putting chemicals in the water and turn the freaking frogs gay.
So we don't put chemicals in the water, but so if you're considering moving to a rural area, take a really good hard look at your well if you're considering buying a place, because if you've got this bacteria shit in your water. Yeah, no, but it's the bacteria can make a terrible mess. It makes a scum on top of the water. It's fucking gross.
Shit,
it won't make you sick, but it's just nasty.
Don't take a gulp off the top of that bitch.
Exactly. And the only way to get rid of it,
that's what I call lettuce.
Crunchy water.
Crunchy water. Sorry.
The only way to get rid of it is we have a green sand filter that flushes itself every 3 days at the wellhead.
Sand filter.
Yeah, it's green sand, so it's really fine sand, and then
like sandblasting sand.
No, it's I forget what it is.
Yeah,
I forget what kind of sand it is. Green sand. Look it up. You can find it.
Right.
Look it up. So
look it up.
Just look it up.
That's all you gotta do.
So it goes from the green sand filter, and then it comes up, and it's sort of clear. And then it comes up to the water softener, which is
green sand. Sorry,
which goes through. The water softener goes through about 60 pounds of salt every 6 months, and then it goes from there through a UV filter that kills the bacteria, and then it goes through a sediment filter that strains out whatever kind of sand and whatever other kind of crap is left, and then it goes through a carbon filter to take out the hydrogen sulfide smell. And I have to change the filter.
This shit ain't fucking cheap, dude.
No, there's this information that you can only get
$100 $100 a bag,
and then bag and water.
This is
$100 a bag of water.
Yeah.
And then it goes into the hot water tank because it's got to go through all the filtration and get all the bacteria out. So your hot water tank doesn't smell like ass, and you still have to flush the hot water tank.
Well, here by 2021, we're gonna be lucky if we even got a bag of water left. You know what I mean?
Meteors are gonna hit us.
Yeah,
they're coming.
Yeah,
meteors are fake because space is fake.
Oh my God!
Everybody,
that's what I was saying earlier.
It's like a wax. It's like a wax and wane of like. Okay, here's go with me here. So they have to scare everyone with these weird like alternate stories during the week, because when the weekend comes around, everybody wants to go out and like do shit, and they end up doing shit. And so it's like you got to bring them back in. Like people start to get like less freaked out about a virus possibly. And so you throw these little stories like the comets in, and like what else? You have the murder hornets. Like
hornets were a bust.
Yeah,
we're all gonna die in 2012.
A possible war with China and India, which may still happen. I don't know.
I don't know. Like that whole
already fighting.
Definitely the China thing. Oh,
I mean, they're definitely doing some stuff like global politically towards China that's pretty different than how they used to be. But at the same time, like it just kind of seems so entrenched at this point. It's like, what? Although not really, because I guess are Hollywood movies being filmed really right now
I
at
don't
all?
think so.
No.
No, dude, they're all
Everything's
doing
on pause.
like every single actor's just doing stupid table reads on Zoom for their fucking fandom or some shit.
They're
So
all
they're
under
just-
house
They're
arrest.
just doing a shittier version
Yeah.
of Cruising with Steak.
That's
They're all
exactly
under
that is
house
all
arrest.
that's happening in the world. Cruising with Steak was so ahead of this pandemic. Fuck you guys for not listening. Fuck you, but I love you guys who are listening because you're the only ones who hear
Yeah.
this. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm not trying to say I'm better than
Chris
Daniel
Evans.
Day-Lewis or any of these people, but
Flavortown.
I think you're better than Daniel Day-Lewis.
hell yeah, you are.
oh yeah,
Certainly more handsome. I mean,
Guys, I wanna say something.
Freaking pog.
After driving through all these fucking forests, like forests
Bigfoot's
as
real.
far, Bigfoot is real. Bigfoot's real.
It has to happen.
There's no doubt that he is not real.
imagine being so stupid that because you've never been outside of a fucking city. And you're like, we would have found
the
Bigfoot
science
by
is
now.
settled. The
We would have
science
found
is
him by
settled.
now. He's just right out there. All you do is go out into the woods and you use a helicopter and you can find
Yeah,
him. Like,
dude, no.
Dude, you can't find water that doesn't come out of the end of a pipe.
Yeah, dude, they can go fuck themselves. There's fucking beasts. There are furry beasts out there. Just hairy hominids roaming the forest, making it its bitch. I guarantee it. There's just...
Are you sure you're not just projecting what you guys did at rest stops on your way up there?
Oh, I
boy.
see what you did.
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
Got him.
Got him.
Wait your
Dude,
turn.
Which another thing, like whoever, like taking the fucking toll road the entire way, whoever has contracts to build those franchises across like the country like that, like every single rest stop that's like 40 miles apart is the same 6 places, the same gas station. It's just like a little oasis that you pull off. So it's like, dude, I want to know how do you get into that? Like, how do you say I want to just make a fucking national? Let's do this. Let's make some money. Franchise
Make
something.
some money.
Just a bunch of places for people to shit and piss and get gas.
Dude, exactly.
And-
At restaurants.
and-
Guy
That's what they need.
guy that owns the Browns. That's what he made his living off of. Pilot Flying J.
Yeah, dude.
Those are all over every interstate.
Fuck yeah, dude. There's
And-
one right in my.
And then they got involved in another giant scam of a lifetime with their points card thing or some shit. Yeah, like they're just ripping people off with that.
Everybody's ripping somebody off.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is Cruising with Steak is going to slowly transition into the crematorium business because people always die.
Oh man.
So, if you could just have a place that just incinerates bodies, you're good to go. I've always said this. I've been talking about this for
I
a
said
year,
this.
people.
When did I say this?
Suzanne,
I said this
Suzanne,
like a
we've been
year
talking
ago.
about this for
Crematory.
forever. Like, we need to get into the cremation business.
Yes.
We get into that, what we do, and then on the stacks, you get little fucking generators on there because
It would only
everything
be
that's
weird for
blown
like
out,
a month.
It would power, dude. It wouldn't even be weird. You're just burning bodies.
There is on HBO. There's a documentary about 6 ways of dying or something. The new ways of dying or afterlife. More people have been cremated in 2018. More people were cremated than buried, and now they have drive-through funerals where they put you in a window and people can just drive by.
It's fucked up.
Look it up. It's crazy.
So we need to get. I'm telling you, this is just like.
I know.
It's free money. It's free money, people.
we
just
Would you
So
like a
much
eulogy
money.
with that? I mean,
Would you like it?
drive through fucking.
Probably put it over the radio. You have to tune in like at a theater.
bad. Oh, it's
Welcome,
bad.
going
welcome
by
to
a
Jerk in the
house.
Box.
Speaking
Oh,
of work,
man.
I have a.
The drive-in theaters. Yeah.
Anybody
you tune
anybody
in
who
the
wants to
radio.
get me anybody wants to get me canceled from a job, I have a phone interview with Costco tomorrow at in the
sweet.
afternoon. So that's all happening. So
Nice.
some good vibes would be.
Oh,
I
yeah.
needed to know
Good
agenda
vibes.
and
You'll
did
get it.
Jobs karma.
Hell yeah, man.
Hey, list
that'll be
me as
awesome.
list me as a reference.
Oh man.
I knew
Okay,
a guy
well,
in
I
the
didn't
Grim
have
is
to
the
get an
most-
application or I would
That
have.
guy, shoe salesman.
Grim is the most awesome. You can't beat his me.
Yeah, you just call me Grim and they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Reality breaks.
Only Lady Aboshi can.
Yeah. Man. So
Mhm.
Bigfoot's real. I got that off my chest. What else we got going on, guys?
Wasn't there some like?
I have an update on
footage picture recently.
Another one?
Oh,
Does Scotland need tourism? Is that what's happening?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean,
That's
everywhere
shit.
needs a little bit of tourism right now. Nobody's flying. Nobody's,
No.
you know.
The airlines
Speaking of
are
flying.
Flying, nobody's dying, huh?
flying and
I fully-
dying.
I fully
Flying and
expect
dying.
when I land in Scotland, I fully expect Dual Mac and Amanda Palmander to be there
That'd be
Oh, they'll be there.
at the terminal,
Yeah.
saying, "Okay, who the fuck is this guy?"
Yeah.
Our slicker.
Speaking
Yeah.
some, yeah, his some.
Are you
kind of
going there
fucking-
soon?
No, not that I know of. God, I hope not.
Who knows?
Jesus,
The Shuluminati might send him. We don't know.
the Shuluminati may send me.
When Flavortown brought up Meteor, so it brought that shot up to my head like
I
5
brought up
minutes.
Meteora, the sophomore album of Linkin Park.
Meteora.
2000s.
But
Yeah.
now you brought up another section of the show where we have to jump back another about 25 minutes
Or we just shit on Linkin Park for 25 minutes.
because we did talk about Numb at one point.
Oh, yeah.
At one point, yeah. So, so it all Linkin Park's my Meteor. Yeah. No. Anyway, so Meteora. Yeah. Great album, by the way.
What I'm saying.
Yeah. So last night I turned on a movie on Netflix that I probably have heard of a million times, just never watched it. Kung Fu Hustle.
Oh my
Oh,
god, dude,
dude.
that movie is so fucking good. That's
so
a millennial
good. Holy
masterpiece,
shit.
Movie ever.
James. That
It's so
movie's
good, dude.
Great.
It's so goddamn good. Yeah. Lollies and axes. Yes. Yeah. I mean, you can't get any better than that.
Let's not condone lollies. On
But
this
anyway,
show.
anyway, lollies and a deaf girl and
Respect.
axes. Yeah. Sorry. Anyway.
We respect the federal guidelines here.
You federal
Opening
Japanese federal
scene when he
guidelines.
So you
cuts
talk
the
about
dude's legs
you
off.
mentioned Meteor, and I watched last night. That there's this move towards the end of the flick. It's called like the Meteor, like God Palm or something, and so yeah, like dude is in a fight and he gets his ass whooped all the way up into the sky.
Perfect.
And he takes a breather and comes down and drops his Meteor God hand on this fucking person. Yeah.
Man,
And there's a lot of like weird slapstick comedy involved with
It's
like
ridiculous.
high tech ninja ability in this show, dude. Yeah,
James,
it's
that's
pretty
great that
sweet.
you watched a 15-year-old movie and got that much joy. I wish I could
I had a
experience
great
that movie
time.
for
Yeah,
the
that's
first
a-
time right
That's a
now.
classic,
It
honestly.
is.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I got another
Now I
recommendation,
understand
James.
Where the whole like
Zac Hawkins is coming
Crouching
through.
Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah, dude, there's a satire on
all
that.
Oh,
those
yeah.
movies. The Matrix. All
Uh-huh.
these movies.
All that shit.
How
stuff.
about that scene with the
Yeah.
harvests where they're throwing the knives with the strings?
Unbelievable, dude.
Yeah, wasn't it awesome?
That was fucking dope. Yeah, the
Yeah,
dude's
dude.
just sitting on one leg, posted up like a crane or like a bird, a crane on one leg, and like half Indian style with a fucking like you imagine like a 6-foot violin on its side and laterally, and then just flinging
Throwing
fucking
the razor notes at people.
yeah, flinging razor notes,
Yep.
and then you're like, what is going on? And like the
Fucking-
shit's just like falling apart around this said person at the time before.
So
he,
another one you'll enjoy, James, is Shaolin Soccer.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've seen that one.
Okay.
That was awesome. That's what.
Yes.
That's what I got. Yeah. So I remember Shaolin Soccer. Just ninjas on a soccer field, basically, right? Yeah. And yeah, so I definitely remember that, and that's what I would have assumed that would be like going into watching that, and for sure it was. Yeah, like, dude, it's just the crazy. Like he gets stung by
Yeah, dude, it's awesome.
bit by cobras, and his lips just. I mean,
I'm having an edge lordy teenage moment. Do you remember IP
Yeah.
Man?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Dude, I watched IP Man 1,
Dude,
2,
IP Man.
3,
Yeah,
and I
dude,
gotta
IP Man
go for
was so
4.
sick.
I'm crushing this
Hell
stuff.
yeah.
You guys don't even know.
Dude, I don't even know, James. I love it though. Give it to
Oh
me.
my God.
Dude, this makes me want to
IP
pull
Man
out that Monster Girl
great.
encyclopedia and read some.
It's really
read it
funny.
off.
The IP Man stuff is funny when Bruce Lee as a young punk comes walking into his dojo. He's like, "Yeah, I want to learn what's up." And he, like, little- yeah.
Anyone who wants live Monster High readouts, subscribe to the Patreon.
Oh, dude. Oh, man. That's totally, yeah.
Read hours of
Monster Girl Encyclopedia. There's
Oh,
posts
yeah.
in the anime chats.
Yeah.
Oh,
Monster
man. I
Girl
love it.
Encyclopedia. That's a good one.
Fucking IP Man's sick.
IP Man was
That
cool.
whole,
it's
like,
totally
early,
no.
that whole early 2000s,
It is Ip
like,
Man. I will interject.
Ip Man, you're
here.
going Ip
It's
Man?
totally-
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Ip
I
Man,
just
Ip
found it
Man.
on. I
Ip
found
Man
Stupid
is a
Americans.
legend. Ip
I
Man,
found
it all
it on
started.
a,
I think it all started with that dude. Honestly, yeah.
Well, there was that whole awesome, just with Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and then all that shit in the early 2000s,
Well,
early
what
aughts
was
with.
the Raid? That was also very good.
don't
Did you
think I
guys
saw
see
that
that
one.
one?
No.
It's like I think it's either Taiwanese or Thai, and that one's like
it's
a
Thai.
raid.
It's Thai.
Yeah, and it's like a dude. It's like they have to get from the bottom of a building all the way to the top.
That's right.
Did you see the shitty American remake that they called Dread?
No.
No, that new Judge Dredd basically rips off the entire plot of the Raid. Yeah, it's I fucking hate that movie. Terrible, tiny pauldrons, tiny jaw, awful movie. I much prefer the Stallone.
When I mentioned samurai and stuff and ninjas and it, like that, and just you talking about the American, and so it instantly takes me back to probably like in my early teens, whatever, 12, 13, something like that. American Ninja was this awesome fucking movie they made in like the late 80s or something. Yeah, and it's just a white dude pretending he's a ninja, and it's really good. it's not that it's really good. I'm sure it's horrible, but when I was a kid, it was awesome.
Oh fuck yeah! And they got like 3 of them.
There was another one that was like that came out around that time with Chuck Norris, which was oh fuck, they drove around these weird ass vehicles that like changed color in the sun and stuff. Oh, it was like desert something. What the fuck was that called? Not command. Damn it. Yeah, Chuck Norris was in. I know that. But they drove. I remember them ripping around in like military sand rails, and they had this cool like technology that like if it was dark outside, their vehicles would turn stealth. Like it was they were basically like like not night vision, but like it was sun related. You know how you have like a glow in the dark t-shirt, and if you turn the light on it glows? Yeah.
Well,
so
vision is sun related.
their vehicles were like that. Like if it was dark out, their vehicles would be super dark, and they were God, it was called like Desert something. I'd have to look it up.
Desert something.
Early 80s.
Yeah.
It wasn't Desert Rats starring Chuck Rommel?
No.
It's Firewalker.
No. Oh man. No, that was a good one. Firewalker? Holy shit.
Hell yeah. Now we're.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Firestarter. That's a fucking crazy one. That little girl. Yeah.
That little girl was Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore. I was gonna say, yeah. Next.
Man,
yeah,
she got all fucked
Drew
up in
Barrymore.
Hollywood, but she's resilient. She held strong.
She is. She went from Firestarter to Dangerous. What was it? Dangerous Minds. What? That wasn't Dangerous Minds. What the hell was it? Oh shit! The thing about Chuck Barris.
Oh, Confessions of a Dangerous Mind.
Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. Thank you. Yes.
Great book, by the way.
It was a great story. Totally watch it. Get good and shit hammered before you do it, because it'll help.
Delta Force. God damn it. That's
I was going to guess that, but I thought it was too obvious.
Always
Delta
guess.
Force.
Always
God
guess.
damn
Zach.
it. Yeah.
One like
Drew Barrymore was in Delta Force.
And then that like
Lost
you
in Jeopardy.
like you were talking about earlier too, Zach. I think you were saying like, oh, there was like 3 versions. And same with Delta Force. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's like a million of them. Yeah. But sorry, finally hit me like a ton of bricks. All right. Delta Farce is what I'm gonna call it.
Delta Farce.
Yeah.
What? Let's do a drink check. What's everybody sipping on tonight?
Oh, I
have
just
a,
pulled out.
I have a Bell's Expedition Stout right now. Let's get a little serious.
I got a 44 ounce of water.
Oh, nice,
Oh,
Jerry. Stay hydrated. That's what I'm talking about.
I have a weekend.
Oh, Zach, you're drinking Four Loco?
Oh,
Watermelon, baby.
Zach wins.
shit.
Zach's
Yeah.
the winner.
Oh, boy.
I'm a cheap drunk. What can I say?
shit.
Man,
I'm
James
just kidding.
has
I'm
this.
just cheap in general.
He's got
No, yeah, this is Coronado Brewing Company, and I've had this like the last 2 weeks. It's really good. I was fucking smashed last week, by the way, on the 3-year anniversary. So I drank fucking. I cracked the 6th one, so I drink 5.5 of these. But and there's 16 ounces, but this is an IPA. But I have that, and the other one is a hazy pale ale. So yeah, each running at about, let's see, 6.8%, and the other one is 6%. So yeah, feeling good.
I can't do the IPAs. They're always like too bitter for me. I like the hoppy dark beers. You know, if I wasn't cheap as shit, I'd be drinking some Guinness or Newcastle.
I was a light beer guy. Yeah, I was always a light beer guy. So then the switch to IPA was pretty easy.
Right.
See, I like a beer that you can stand a spoon up in it.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Right?
that guy.
Wow.
Like
some
Shaftberry.
Boddington's.
Bodies, totally. Yeah.
Oh, with the steel ball in it?
No, that's the Guinness in the can.
No,
Yeah,
Boddington's had the steel.
Boddington. They
Boddington
had
did
a
too,
little
right?
ball in it when you would pop
did
it.
they?
Yeah,
Yep.
you get the actual glass bottles.
I didn't have the
Boddington's
glass bottle.
double
though.
chocolate stout. You could stand a fucking spoon up in there.
Oh.
Oh, man.
If you like a double chocolate stout, there's one out of San Diego called Speedway Stout. From Anvil Brewing Company. Anvil
San
Ale.
Diego. The best thing I learned that came out of San Diego was for me was the introduction of the pickleback shot, which was probably back in 2004.
I was just talking about the pickleback shot.
Yeah, about 2004, my buddy, he lived out there, and he came back home one summer, and he's like, "You ever heard of the pickleback?" I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Yeah, man, take a shot of Jameson, Jameson, shot of Jameson, and you chase it with a shot of pickle juice." And at first, like, I was never a fan of pickles. I still am not a fan of pickles, but a fan of pickle juice and Jameson, yes.
Dude, I thought it was going to be disgusting.
Many,
it was awesome.
many of them. Yes, many of them are good.
Yeah. So the Speedway Stout is a great one. With you take a pint, you make it almost a full pint, and then you put a dollop of vanilla ice cream in it. It is freaking awesome.
What?
Oh, I'm telling you.
Like
a
beer and ice cream?
That sounds right up my alley.
A blob of vanilla ice cream and a
vanilla.
Speedway Stout.
Okay.
Yes. And there's another one out of San
like
Diego.
a vanilla porter, legit.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And there's another one out of San Diego called Belching Beaver. Don't laugh.
Of course, sir.
Belching Beaver peanut butter milk stout. That is freaking awesome.
That sounds
Man.
delicious.
Man, that sounds
Peanut
so
butter
goddamn
stouts
good.
are
I just
fucking
can't.
good.
I'm telling you.
I can't I couldn't even fathom let alone drinking it in a milkshake, let alone drinking it in my beer. Like
This conversation's gotten cursed. I don't
Dude,
know
it's
talk about
gone
ice cream
so
in our
cursed.
beer.
Ice cream and
dude,
get out of
ice
here.
cream beer floats.
Shut it down.
It's the
Damn.
best
This is
of
getting
everything.
heinous.
It is the best of everything.
And speaking of
No.
floats,
Beer,
I think I
beer
just saw
gets
on
paired
TV.
with a nice $20 burger. Okay,
Totally. That's the
This is
only
not just
hipster
beer.
way to eat a fucking burger.
No,
is
this
with
isn't just
$20.
beer. I mean, fizzy yellow piss, sure.
Dude,
okay,
I'll fight
$20
somebody
burger.
before I pay $20 for a hamburger. That's
Motherfucker,
fucking
yeah,
retarded.
I'll take what's on tap for the whatever you call it, the happy hour special, the $2.99. Yeah, give me the six.
God,
Give me the
life
20-ounce Miller Lite. I'm good.
Life is too short to drink fizzy yellow piss. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I will.
I'm
Yeah,
good.
light beer's rough.
yeah.
Light beer's rough
Now-
unless I'm at Steaky Bob's house slamming silver bullets, throwing horseshoes.
Well, and here's the thing. I don't
Silver
mean,
silver bullets.
Then
nobody
it's
will
the
disagree
most
with me.
perfect time.
that like after beer,
You show up over there with a fucking pack of IPAs and be like, "Bitch, please get that shit out of here."
After like beer 3 or 4, it doesn't matter how shitty the beer is you're drinking. So you can drink nice beer.
That's right.
Well, dude, and like
enjoy your
if it's
beer,
like
people.
okay, if it's like a long day event, like you're doing something, you can't be hammering like 10% fucking stouts all day long. That's what I've learned. I've learned the hard way. You can't do Bill's
Festival
Cars learned the hard way.
You can't sack up, Grim. God damn it.
No, dude, you can't be.
Yeah, long days, all day drinking. That's where you're crushing Miller Lights.
Like
and
you need to
stuff at the
alternate
beach and shit.
You need to alternate with a light beer. Like,
no, you have to. You have to just pause for like 5 seconds and
or
say,
be
"Shut
real
up, or you're
responsible
fine."
and alternate with water. Like who the fuck? I mean,
be real responsible and show up on the beach with
a frisbee
beer pong
and a fucking...
tables and doing shots of whatever smorgasbord that the people were doing when I was in Hilton Head next to me. That was awesome. That was a fucking party.
I won't drink water. Fish fornicate in it. I just won't do it.
Well, you know what drinking light beer and making sweet love to your lady in a canoe have in common, right?
No.
Let's hear it, Zach.
I don't know. Cruise a mistake?
Yes.
They're both fucking close to water.
Bam. That's an old Monty Python joke, isn't it?
Yeah.
It might be. It might be. I don't know.
I think it's older than that.
Actually, you know that Cameo app? You ever hear of Cameo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there's this app called Cameo where you pay a bunch of money
across the world.
Yeah, you pay a bunch of money to like celebrities to give you shout outs, right? I think that's how it works.
No, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, so then there is a cameo of the dudes that did Monty Python, and and like the guy did like an extra like 15 minutes like for what like just for fun, like, so that would be pretty cool getting like little bonus content for your buck.
I would totally pay $100 to hear Ellen DeGeneres and say, and shout out to Bill Clinton as a rapist and Hillary Clinton.
Oh my God, that's how we prove,
yeah, no, you cool cats and kittens out there.
Arrests. Yeah. We all pool in. All right, everybody donate to Cruising with Steak, and we're gonna do cameos for Oprah, for Ellen.
Shit. Mm-hmm.
And
perfect.
we're gonna this is the perfect.
It's a great
plan.
idea.
We're gonna have to give them specific directions to say something that only we would have written.
Is Oprah and Ellen on Cameo?
Ellen looks like someone that eats babies.
That is Gitmo
just
right
saying
now, because she has a fucking one of those bracelets on her.
No,
ankle.
somebody spotted Tom Hanks with an ankle bracelet earlier this week.
Oh, that's
it's
right.
all happening.
Yeah,
dude, they're all bracelets.
Didn't he just come out with the movie?
Up. It's because Trump's rolling up the goddamn pedos, you guys.
Oh yeah,
no one wants to pay attention to that.
No, dude.
Keep on rolling.
I think the story has mask bullshit.
I think the story has split. Somebody has figured out how to make two separate timelines, and people will pick on one timeline or the other, and we both win.
Well, it's because that's what the internet does. Like, we have every single narrative in front, and every single bias that we want is just at our fingertips. We could have everything, and then we could have it reinforced, and then we could find echo chambers to just fill that in. So it's super easy to just get real fucking dogmatic about your shit.
So the opposite perspective of echo chambers is that it's observer dependent.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So if you have a weak mind and you want to be in a group that bad and jump in, that's the whole thing, man. People think they're getting red pilled, but they're really just getting sucked into another group. You get sucked into the Q group. You get sucked into the Blue Avians. You get sucked into just. There's so many little fucking factions all over.
I'd be satisfied if I could just get sucked.
Exactly. Man. But yeah, dude, there's just be resilient out there, people.
Yeah.
No, just don't pick a team because everybody's fucking wrong.
Decide in advance.
There's a little bit of rightness, but there's a whole lot of wrongness across the board. Like
decide in advance. Decide in advance. What your reality is, and pick that and go with it. Don't go along with whatever you like.
I don't even know what my reality is, though. I'm clueless on what reality is. Like, I kind of am just skating along here. Just it's whatever.
Find truth. Find truth and reinforce truth.
Truth is hard, that guy. Where's truth? Where do you go for truth?
No, truth is a mathematical thing. It's not a literary thing.
Well, it's also,
truth is a Limp Bizkit thing.
True Blizzards.
Man.
Just keep rolling them dice. Right?
Also, there's no such thing as truth after basically 1865.
Damn, it all goes back to mud.
Oh boy. Bring
Yeah, what do we
bring
know
the
what
mud,
truth
please.
is?
I'm covered
That's
in
my whole
mud.
thing right now. Like, what is truth?
Yeah, you're never gonna like be sure about anything in your life. Yeah, at a certain point you have to either
Let's get
go all in
philosophical.
or just just kind of sit back and kind of see where it's all going.
Man, I only got one hate mail tonight.
Damn.
That's like the ultimate hate mail.
Where's all of our haters?
Where's all our haters? Come on.
Chang's probably dead. Didn't the Three Gorges Dam go out?
I think the tree did. Dude, China's getting mud flooded right now. They're rewriting history over there.
Dude, not just China, like India and Philip, like it's all over.
So
Asia
what you're saying
right
is
now.
harp got turned on, and this is
Kind of.
Dude,
well,
that's
and
kinda
here's
like
but dude, like when's the last time you've like I haven't seen many chemtrails around here, have you? I've seen like
No,
pretty low. This
it
is like
has
the
not
lowest
been
level.
chemtraily.
This is the
Every
lowest
day
level
here.
I've seen.
Every day, Jerry, you're getting slammed.
Every day.
Yeah, dude, I've had a lot of clear skies. I've had completely cloudy skies, but I haven't seen chemtraily skies.
I'm saying like on average in the last like month has been the least I've seen since I've started paying attention to it.
I'm gonna start paying attention and see them loaded tomorrow.
The place where we are now, they it's like they test that their shit is working over us. So you'll see like one really low, really wide trail, and it'll start and stop, and then they'll fuck off to someplace else where they're ready to, like actually spray over something.
Yeah. Yeah, I see those every once in a while around here. But I mean, they gotta be careful about that kind of shit because if you're not in like a common flight corridor, and also since there's so, I wonder if it's also because there's so few flights in general that it's like, do you think they're going so far as to reduce it because they think that people will notice it more when there's less commercial planes?
No, it's straight up hubris with that stuff. But I think if there's any, if there's a reduction in the number or coverage, that it has to do with just the sheer economics of there's not flights from point A to point B.
Yeah, I don't know, but either way, I have seen a lot less. So I don't know what that means. It means that they're spending all their money on doing it to China instead of like, bringing it home. Then so
yeah, I'm thinking if there's chemtrails in China, it's probably not American or international people that are doing it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, how much of the like day-to-day climate seeding through chemtrails would you think is government versus private enterprise? Because I would say that it's probably more likely it's more private than it is.
Yeah, there's
like
probably
it's more about crops and like agriculture and stuff is probably a majority of it.
I think you've hit it.
I've always felt that it was the UN.
That's what I mean. Like,
if anyone's doing it, the UN's doing it.
Well, it would basically be the military, or it would be private industry, intelligence, or agriculture, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the UN is kind of poor fagging as far as governments are concerned. They're like the least funded out of just about anybody. Nobody like they have. They have some support. They have enough to actually get out in the field, but they really don't. They don't have the juice to do the things that a regular, proper government that has tax base is able to exert.
I remember hearing like in April that they were broke. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So why are they still around?
Well, they've got a building. They have kind of a claim.
Thank you, John D. Rockefeller.
Yeah, there's that.
All goes back to the Rockefellers.
That freaking guy.
Everything goes back to them.
Yeah, and it goes back to Portland too, with the wall of moms joined by dads with leaf blowers against Trump's police.
What's happening?
That's
fake.
It's fake.
Well, what are they reporting, James? I want to hear this fake story. Tell me.
In response to the use of tear gas being utilized by federal officers against demonstrators, including a group of moms in an uprising in Portland, Oregon this week.
Never happened.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Uprising in Portland may have occurred since nightly.
So this is a completely fabricated story that they're just making up?
I don't know.
They're mixing two things. There was tear gas and shit used against people who were attacking the federal courthouse. Period. The protesters, the rioters, whatever you want to call them, insurrectionists, were actually attacking. They were breaking down the door and driving the federal officers back within the federal courthouse.
It's their response to being snatched off the street by unmarked officers.
But they weren't unmarked at all. They were in rental cars, and they had police clearly marked on their shirts.
The videos that I saw, they all had like police on their fucking they looked like they were in military fatigues. It's fucked up.
And their agencies and their respective agencies, they were marked.
Yes, on the patch on their arm.
A protester by the name of King Turner spoke to the local news affiliate. I've just had enough. When they started snatching people off the street, it becomes apparent that the federal government is just not in check.
I've also heard that entire thing's a LARP.
This whole thing was a trap for Trump. Everyone was complaining, why isn't Trump doing anything? Why isn't Trump doing anything? He goes down, and he didn't do this. The DHS secretary for Portland actually called in for help. It wasn't like Trump said, get in there and fix this.
That's what I'm reading right now.
Yeah, the DHS office in Portland requested backup.
People are saying leaf blowers will be soon designated as terrorism paraphernalia.
Leaf blowers?
Yep.
Awesome.
Here's the deal.
I'm already armed up.
The city of Portland.
The only way to stop a bad guy with tear gas is a leaf blower. Sorry.
Does not own or have jurisdiction over the federal courthouse within Portland. Nor will they defend it because the police have been told to stand down. The DHS office said, hey, we need help. They sent in U.S. Marshals and I forget who the other group was. DHS police, yeah, to defend the federal courthouse. If you're loitering around it, if you're damaging it, if you're graffitiing it, you're going to get arrested. That guy was snatched up. Remember that video? Use your words.
I wasn't snatched up.
Use your words. Did you see that one?
Oh yeah,
I saw it.
The chick going, use your words to that guy.
Use your words. Use your words, and they just snatched a dude up and put him in the car.
We got you, friend. We got you. Whatever.
We'll bail you out. We'll bail you out.
Right.
Yeah.
That guy was taken directly from that car ride to the federal courthouse.
No, I'm still here. I never went to the federal courthouse.
Not you.
So
the person in that video was taken directly to the federal court. Everyone who was quote unquote snatched off the street, i.e. arrested. And here's another thing. I heard people going, oh, he was never his rights. If you're arrested for something and they know what you did or they know what you're grabbing you for, they don't read you your rights. Not everybody's Mirandized. Only if there's suspicion are you
know
Mirandized.
what you did. You know what you did.
It doesn't matter what you say. If I saw you throw a bomb at the fucking federal courthouse or they identified that guy and they picked him up and they arrested him.
Wow.
I did not throw a bomb at the federal courthouse. For the record.
These hardcore terms in this, blowers to encounter the use of chemical agents. I mean, Jesus.
Oh, right. That was in Hong Kong. They were using a leaf blower to blow away the tear gas.
That was in Portland.
Well, they got the idea from Hong Kong.
A protester who goes by the alias Doug Smith, and who spoke to Truth Out about the events in Portland, also responded to the DHS's officials' complaints. This dad expresses disdain for Trump's Trump's using so-called elite border patrol agents to brutally assault and abduct peaceful American people in an American city, the protester said. So honestly, I think you need scores of leaf blowers with a bunch of dads holding their ground under perfect conditions. Yeah.
So we got moms and dads?
I can't pronounce this word. phalanx.
What?
Phalanx? A phalanx?
Yeah, phalanx.
Phalanx?
Yes.
No, PH.
Yeah, that's what I said. PH.
Phalanx. Yeah, phalanx.
It's a phalanx.
Phalanx.
It's basically a Roman squad. Think of it that way.
Great. So give it up for this guy who wrote this. Dads and holding their ground under pretty perfect conditions to use them effectively against the dispersal of chemical agents. But they are iconic symbol of a tool dads use to clean up messes. Oh God, that's so gay.
I know. Every time I go to clean up a mess,
gay. Oh,
every time I go to clean up a mess, I call up a phalanx
Only
every time
dads.
I go to clean up a
Holy
mess.
shit! Onlydads.com. We got a new website.
Only dads.
Onlydads.com. That's show title too. All right. So let's move on to some hate mail. Only dads.
Oh man, this isn't going to be easy. As you probably know, the last few months have been difficult for the truth out, which is this article, which is the story I'm reading from. We need your money.
We need your money.
Our July fundraiser starts today. It is crucial that we raise $50,000 before the end of the month. There's your clickbait, right? Yeah. Got me, bitch. Sorry. We need 50 grand a month.
All right, James, we're moving to hate mail.
Good.
We got this. Good. Hell yeah. I think we only got one.
Good.
Hell yeah. Let's play this jingle.
James Cruz and Grimsteak. James Cruz and Grimsteak. Hey man, a woo. GRIMSTAKN. G man, a woo. James Cruz and Grimsteak. Hey man, a woo.
We have one hate mail tonight, and we know who it's from. Always posting those hate mails. We got it's from Booty Rooter, Double Dungeon Podcast. Check it out. He says, "Dear Mr. Grimsteak, congratulations on your move to Philadelphia. You've now successfully moved from the 35th worst state to the 13th worst state. Things are really looking up. That finally moves you ahead of James in the state ranking list, since Ohio is the 26th worst state. Rafi." Thanks, Booty Rooter. Thanks for looking up. And that's it. Let me refresh here.
Thanks.
Nothing else. Nothing else. You could send hate mail in at grimsteak@gmail.com. You could also subscribe to the Patreon, patreon.com/cruisewithsteak. Tons of hours of amazing, awesome, extra bonus content. Good stuff there. It's all happening. Zach, what are you playing right now?
Fucking Crackdown 3
Crackdown 3?
intro segments. I don't know. It was apparently somehow I got the Game Pass and they have it. It's on there. So
All right.
I don't know. I was drunk in some shit one night. Now I have like a year of Game Pass for free.
Yeah, dude, it's all that Four Loko. Four Loko will just make you play a bunch of weird games.
It will.
Nicky the Dude just showed up. I don't know if he's here though, but I see him.
Hey, what up, Nicky?
Hola.
Hey, what's happening, Nicky?
Hola. ¿Cómo está?
You hear me at all?
Oh yeah,
I'm on the road, kind of, so
you're
trying
a little
it
laggy.
out, man.
Not bad. You're coming through real clear.
Yeah,
A little laggy.
personal hotspot.
Hell yeah.
Good
Thanks,
vibes.
Good
Hey,
vibes.
hey, Suze.
Hey,
Man.
where you going?
Oh, he's gone.
Around the Red River Gorge area, yeah, and now around
Red River Gorge, I think that's what I'm getting.
He sounds like Mellow Horse now.
I'm hanging out in Lexington.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Jonathan, you know I'm kidding you. I love you, buddy.
We're going.
Where's he at?
Yeah.
Red River Gorge.
You going camping?
Sorry. but yes. 100 acres of land for sale. Yeah. Now 100 acres of land for sale with a cave on it.
Oh, damn, Nicky.
Ooh.
I'll get any of that.
Yeah, how much?
Yeah, where's it at?
Yeah.
Red River Gorge? 100
So,
acres of fucking...
Wait, how much is
well,
it, Nicky?
Less than 200K.
Ooh, I want in.
Yeah, the compound we were talking about, it's about to happen.
Oh, damn.
What?
I got.
I can't hear myself.
Take one of your earphones
Dude,
out.
that's gorgeous out there. That's in central Kentucky, Red River Gorge. Man, that looks good.
Yes. It's kind of like
Oh man, yeah, we're losing you, Nikki. This isn't gonna work.
foothills of the Appalachians. Yeah,
Foothills of the Appalachian.
You'll
Yeah,
head
dude, that
into
looks
Appalachia
beautiful
from there.
Well, I definitely want like 5 acres.
Okay. Sorry,
Oh, yeah, dude.
yeah.
This is good.
Yeah.
This looks beautiful. Man, well, that's pretty awesome.
But is it reset proof?
I mean, dude, there's some serious proofs there.
I mean, it's got elevation. If you can get up to the top of that structure there pretty easily, in case the floodwaters come in.
Is there good 5G coverage up there?
Oh yeah, true. We need 5G.
Have to have 5G.
You see the kind of coverage I'm getting. It's going to be spotty.
Dude, who even needs it up then? I mean,
We'll have to go we'll have to travel to an internet cafe to do the
to do Cruise with
podcast.
Steak. That's what would happen. Because there's no way that Cruise with Steak will ever miss a Tuesday night.
No.
It's impossible.
No, wait, we'll just jerry rig an antenna. What are you
Hell
talking
yeah,
about?
we will, Suzanne. You got it.
See, I would totally love to live somewhere like that, but I need really good internet for my job.
Yeah.
We'll be fine. You'll get it.
How?
We'll get the 5G trucks out there.
Download extra internet before you leave and take it with you.
Install that app.
Yeah.
Bonus internet.
Yeah, install the internet app. Don't you have all those? What did you do with all of those AOL discs you were assuredly gathering?
Those
all have internet on them. Yes. Just combine them. Dude, I used to take those and use those as frisbees so much.
Oh, yeah.
Just AOL discs.
Oh man, but you get one of them fat 500-hour discs, dude. You're all set.
Yes.
Chat for hours on. Could you imagine if we still divvied out internet by the hour like that?
Yeah, dude, you dial in and it's just on your phone line. Internet was this. It just makes you think like how long we've been being raped and monetized over bullshit. Like a data is nonsense. It's fucking numbers, people. I understand that you actually have to have server space, but dude.
What I don't understand is they could literally run internet through all of the power lines all over the United States, and for whatever reason they don't do that.
Yeah.
If they can just punch up money on a computer screen, they can get more data.
Fuck yeah, they can, Suzanne. That's what they do with the money. I mean,
they're holding it back.
Hey, how about this coin shortage, you guys? What the fuck is that nonsense going on?
Dude, it's all 100% bullshit.
It's bullshit.
I went to.
Dude, they're trying to eliminate cash.
We're using all the copper to make bullets now.
I love that. I love that. But every single op that we've been talking about is happening. It's just rolling out in front of our eyes. Like it's just op after op.
And then especially the mandatory vaccinations. It's already happening.
Mandatory vaccinations are going to happen. How about Broward County, who are requiring masks for people in their house now? Like it's just fucking nonsense.
Yeah, that's some horse shit right there.
The couple in Tennessee that got house arrest with ankle bracelets even.
What the fuck?
Exactly, James.
Yeah. Straight up.
This shit's getting retarded. You
it's
guys.
insanity.
This is straight up retarded.
It's only going to get even more entertaining. This isn't the end. It's going to get worse.
I'm going to tell you right now. I had to go buy beer today, and to go into this building, I had to, like, Lady Eboshi cut up a T-shirt to put on, just wrap around my face, just to get in this building because it's just everything. It's insane. It's insane. Man.
It's stores though for a lot of these places because a lot of these counties don't have any mask mandates, but the stores are mandating.
Yeah. Well,
it's
what I found out,
not the counties or the government.
God, it was one. I heard. I don't exactly remember who said this, but it was one of my family members at some point. Oh yeah, it was my mom at her gym. Like the only reason that they are requiring these, like, because they still have to wear masks, but you don't get kickbacks in case the government is giving you money for instituting these mandates. Like, everybody's doing it on, like, just hoping to get fucking huge payouts for it. Like, so pretty much, like, we're gonna institute these laws hoping that we're going to get part of the money. All from it's all government subsidies and just bullshit that they're waiting on. So that's why it's an incentive for these companies and businesses to keep these mask mandates up or keep the oversanitized. Dude, I had to go to the DMV, and it was fucking insane. Like, there was every time somebody moved, there was a person's job was to just run to every single seat, sanitize it, like run to every single pad, like whenever somebody moved. It's fucking crazy.
No.
Does it make you feel like you're a biohazard?
Yeah, it was, and it was like air conditioned, like it was ice cold, like smelled like bleach in there. It was so fucking weird.
Isn't it ridiculous? Like, how did we all of a sudden become biohazards?
It is not natural.
No, it's not natural. It's insanity.
Off the grid, Nikki, we're coming out the fucking
off the grid.
Yeah,
coming out the mountains. Fuck this shit, man.
Come to the mountains.
Saddle up on Meat Mountain.
Yeah.
Meat Mountains.
High top Meat Mountain.
Bust down the
we'll
door.
have to get a Google loon for Jerry's internet.
A Google loon for the internet. Yeah.
Dude, we'll
Call
Elon. We'll have one of those blimps just flying over that's giving us internet.
Satellite, Jerry.
Oh, just
Man,
hack into the bird.
I just watched this crazy and I'll get an anime talk, but it has to involve
give it
a
to me,
loon.
James. You know I love it.
I watched this anime on Netflix called Japan Sinks.
Japan Sinks.
Yes,
I need to watch that.
And there's this obviously there's crazy weird chaos involved with Japan sinking. It's tectonic shifting. So this one scientist basically claims it would happen. No one believed them. Of course it did.
Yeah.
And he can't
story.
talk or speak. He's a paraplegic. And it's just this crazy scenario. Like, things just get worse and worse because things are obviously sinking in Japan. Because what could get worse?
Well, yeah, dude, it's called Japan Sinks.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
and so lo and behold, in the end of it, there's this throughout the whole show, there's this character. His name is Kite, and he's a famous YouTuber. Like, he travels the world, and he's like a action sports kind of guy. But his name's Kite, and one of the kids that are in the show, they come across this dude at some point, and he's flying like a I would say an ultralight, but it's not a fixed airplane wing. It's the parachute one where they have
paraglider.
Yeah. So it has the motor on it, so you can fly around and stuff, but it's like a parachute. Anyway. So yeah, the little kid's like, oh, it's a Kite dude, the famous YouTuber, like. So they find this dude, but lo and behold, all in the end of it, Kite saves the day because he fucking.
So wait, you're just gonna spoil this anime for me?
I have to, because it involves the Google loon. Kite saves the day, like months and months after the fact of like collapse in Japan, and like he saves the day, and he takes the Google loon all the way up to the stratosphere and freezes to death on his like little kite. Freaking actually they find a weather balloon that is deflated floating in the ocean, and
you mean a satellite?
Yes,
dun, dun,
exactly.
Dun, dun. Awesome.
Yes.
You got
So
it,
they inflate the satellite to fly it up to low Earth orbit, so it then can connect to the signal and then send a rescue beacon to, because apparently no one noticed Japan sank. I don't know.
Well, that's racist.
Yeah. No, someone came and rescued them. But this is a crazy 12, 14 episode thing. It's kind of a one-shot, one season, and it's a good weekend crush killer. If you want to see Japan sink and what was it, Mount Fuji? Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
Mount Fuji.
It's got it
is,
seems like
prominent.
you said earlier. It's got a Seven Seas vibe, which dude, Seven Seas was fucking awesome.
It very does much so have a
Very
Seven
does
Seas
much
vibe.
so. The best chain of words.
Yes, it very much does.
Oh yeah. Hey
so.
Bill, what's going on with Freemasons lately? You guys meeting up? What's happening with you guys?
Yeah, what are you guys up to? What kind of shit are you arranging?
I know other people are busy doing stuff, but not my lodge. We shut down for July and August. It's way too hot in our building to meet, so everybody kind of just goes on summer vacation.
So basically, your chapter's not running the world right now.
Yeah, we're letting everybody else drive for
No pancake.
these 2
Or
months
they
until we get
are
back.
because they're on summer vacation. They are
damn,
doing it now. It's
Suzanne,
their
yeah.
turn.
This is their vacation. Is
I just feel
controlling
bad
the
for
masses.
the lovely lady
Bill's in
that's
charge.
listening in on Nikki's feed right now, and she's like, "Oh no!" She takes the
Yeah, she
headphones
throws
off.
the headphones off. Yeah, I don't know what's going on right there.
Oh, she
This
just
is what
drops them
happens
in
when we
disgust.
go on vacation. The world goes to shit.
Hell yeah.
I love it.
Hell yeah. That's a
So do you
natural.
guys,
That's a natural reaction to cruising with steak. That's what happens.
Oh, just turn this off.
Did you guys peep that Mystery Grids photo album? I
Okay, what's all about this?
Mystery grids.
All that, like, I'm kind of on board
Let me
with
see
Poop
this.
Slinger, who says it's a lot of irrigation, but
I don't know, not all of it. And even if that were
Mystery
true,
grids.
okay, so for backing up, for any of you who aren't in the fucking Discord,
You're
I don't know
idiots.
I don't know who you are.
Yeah,
First of
you
all, I shouldn't even
fools.
really be. I shouldn't even be talking to you right now. I shouldn't even be specifically referring to you. But if you missed it, there's a photo album, a Flickr album. Somebody that has been collecting these like hundreds, if not thousands, of Google Earth or some other kind of satellite photo platform, and has been finding all these anomalous. It just looks like everything's covered in grids, like the whole planet is just like covered in grids. I don't know.
Have you seen the canals videos? That guy that goes over and finds all the old canals.
Yeah, like
It's on the New Earth.
Yeah, there's like
talk to me
a
about
lot
that.
of
What's this?
places in like Louisiana and Florida, like all this like really
And
swampy
Florida and all that,
areas.
yeah.
In Florida, you can see where there's clearly some kind of like, I mean, I wouldn't call it ancient, but it just looks like there's irrigation dug out into like these swamps.
Weird.
And I mean, there's even I'm looking at some right now. Just the thumbnail of the one from Alberta, like there's ones that look just like that too. They're just like cut into swampy land, like perfect grid patterns, and like I don't know. It kind of looks like most of the planet has just been
Terraformed.
Exactly, terraformed.
What about the canals on Mars?
Looks like a circuit
Have you looked into
Those
that?
all from
The
LiDAR.
canals on Mars? Suzanne. Oh, you're gonna get me all worked
Oh.
up. You start talking about Mars.
I remember the light tubes, or not the light tubes, but the transportation tubes on Mars. Yeah,
Do you remember
the
like
underground.
what?
Yeah, the underground
Do you
high
remember
speed rails.
like 4 years ago when they're like, we found water on Mars, and then and then all it was, it seemed, it
Remember when
literally
we
all
dropped a
seemed
rover
like,
on Mars.
no, dude, it all seemed like native ads for The Martian. Like
It
fucking Matt
was.
Damon's movie. All
Oh
that
my
was
God.
native ads
Oh
for
my
The
God.
Martian. Like we
That's
all
so
got
crazy.
manipulated
Yeah, it
and
was.
tricked.
If they already had water, he didn't have to produce it with the vegetables and stuff.
Yeah.
He didn't have to make it himself with.
Yeah, they
How
had to
did
bring
he do it
logic
with
to the
the
movie.
condensation?
Yes, it's fucking bullshit. I was all excited about
know.
that stuff. Like that was
Mark
that was when
Watney,
I was still
space
That was
pirate.
before I met Jerry and still believed in space and still thought it was real. And then he broke my illusion. Years ago. Good times. Naive Grimsteak still thinking space was real, staring at the sky.
At least you're not on the fence anymore.
Oh no, that shit's come on.
You can't be on the space
Get the fuck
on the
outta
space
here.
about fence.
Until
That's what
somebody
I was
sends
just
me
gonna say.
until like I get sent into space or can actually see the curve myself, I'm gonna be one of those guys. Fuck it, it's fun.
It's fun when people like, look
It's just
at
the
you with
the
big eyes
contrarian
and
in
they're
me.
like, "What?"
The contrarian just makes me want to say you can't prove it. Like you have pictures, but there's no way you can prove it.
Exactly. I told my sister the moon was fake, and she goes, the way she looked at me.
That's a good way to start a family fight.
It's not what they say.
Just casually bring up, hey,
you're
you know, the
smarter
moon's
than
fake.
me, so I don't know.
Exactly. I think that's what I get at this point anymore. You're smarter than me.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
It's funny.
Yeah, but you know, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm a high school educated idiot that just talks into a mic every week. I don't know science. I just read a bunch
Dude,
of
you don't even
articles.
cut meat anymore,
No,
dude.
dude, I don't
You're
even cut meat right now. Like I'm in between jobs.
You're an out of work person.
Yeah, I'm an out of work person. But that's all right. That's why I have a beard.
Fucking
Out of work person
degenerate,
grows
yeah.
facial hair.
Fucking
Right?
degenerate.
It's a bitch and beard, though.
Dude, it's all right. I'm staying active. Things are
At
going
least
good.
you get the full face. I can't. I get some Cherokee Irish blood. I don't get the cheeks at all.
It's for your Sasquatch hunting.
Yeah, man.
It's got to be. Visiting just Pennsylvania
Now that
forests.
you're in PA,
I know. The forests are insane.
tons of Sasquatch there.
Mountains and forests and Sasquatch. Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ghosts and lore.
Nikki's got a babe.
I think he does have a baby.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Good for you, Nikki.
That was my devil.
I swear to God, I thought he was gay.
Ah, come
No
on.
way, Jer.
Horrible gaydar. The worst.
She's pretty.
Verdict's still out on Grimstake, though.
Oh yeah, big time, buddy.
It's funny
You know
that
you're
he thinks
gay.
we can hear what
What?
he's saying.
Why is she not on the show? You're literally the same at home right now.
What? Who, Lady Moshi?
Proofs. We need the proofs.
She's passed out on the floor. Listening to the show.
Literally at your foot. Oh my god.
She's right here.
That's what happens to a working woman, dude. She got to get up in the morning.
Yeah,
she
dude,
got a job.
she's been up early. She
Exactly,
works.
dude. You know what I'm saying? You got
Gotta
a
get up and get
job. What
breakfast.
you gonna do? Man, I'm gonna get you high today.
See, Nick didn't hear anything we said about him because he's muted and he didn't have his headphones on.
Oh,
I know
we
she
heard
does
you.
now.
Oh, did you hear it?
Oh yeah.
Hi,
Oh, welcome.
Hello. Welcome.
Hi.
I'm Janine.
Hi, Janine.
Hi,
This is
Janine.
our fucking nonsense that we do every week.
Yeah.
I see
That was the name of my principal in grade school, Sister
Look for
Janine.
Janine
Sister Janine.
in the
Oh,
Discord
wow.
chat.
Jeez.
Janine in the
Oh,
Discord.
cool.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. We're
Wow.
scoping out property tomorrow, so Nikki came halfway, and then we got another hour.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Sweet.
Permaculture, baby.
That's exactly.
You going
That's
on?
awesome.
You going
I'm looking-
OTG?
Nikki, I'm looking to buy a
What's
Class
that?
B camper van.
You going off the
You
grid?
can't hear him,
Yeah.
can you?
No, I don't
Off
know
the
what's
grid.
going on.
Sorry. Yeah.
Class B camper van.
I'm buying, so I need a place to park it.
A place to
Oh, we got you. We
I
got you
know.
covered.
We're opening primitive spots to start. First come, first serve.
Oh,
Mickey. Oh man, I just heard. So I actually mentioned it last night. We were playing D&D.
Can't do two, can
Oh
you?
yeah. Okay. Can you hear me now, Nikki? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway.
He can't without the
Um,
headphones.
Yeah. I was we were playing D&D and I was listening to Sirius Satellite and I had an ad come across for a place down in Tennessee selling fucking space along one of the rivers. But basically it was a campground and they divided up the campground and they were selling plots for like 30 grand a piece. Dude, we can get a 60 footer for fucking 29 grand. Riverfront property, dude. Yeah.
man.
So yeah,
Yeah, park that boat, man.
yeah, you, dude. Water, electricity, all the goods. It's right there, right for the picking.
Oh, we need the
You
cruise
could
and
double it
steak
up for
houseboat.
75 grand.
Cruise and
You can
steakhouse
fucking
boat's
get
a thing.
yourself
Hitter's full.
Nice, classy, double wide lot.
Dude, what we'll do is we'll just let the government just plant a fucking 5G tower right there, so we can get paid for being on the property, and then we'll have internet. Like everything will be good right there.
Yeah, and it'll be great because we'll all just die of cancer in 5 years anyway. The 5G tower, so we can just spend that 5 years just fucking raging.
Hell yeah!
Oh, it'll be a raven. It'll be Raven.
Oh man, Raven. Dude, speaking of Raven, dude, if anybody wants to candy flip, I am so stocked here. It is insane the stockpile I got. Come to Philly.
What does that mean? What are you talking about?
Candy flipping is when you take ecstasy and acid at the same time.
My lord.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good times.
That sounds
we call that a Carolina mud flood where we
we call that a fucked up night. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
So what's your take? Do you think that
it's a grid system.
Grids?
So before this was a thing at all, candy flipping, had you ever candy flipped in your life?
No, I've done them both separately, but never together.
Yeah, I've never done that at the same time. That would be fucking
dude,
crazy.
It's amazing.
That would be crazy. Oh my god. Just Operation Shutdown. I don't even know what I don't know. I mean, at least when I say I don't know what I would do at this point,
he'd be watching every anime at once.
40.
Everybody needs to start stockpiling drugs, I guess.
Apparently, dude, Jesus.
You just start stockpiling cash.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Oh, man, just like a 30-day supply of like MDMA, like when we go into the next lockdown and you just dose every day. Well, by the end of it though, your tolerance would be way too high. Yeah. Microdosing, like just level after level, level up. I think it'd be pretty intense. I don't know. Like the most intense I ever got with ecstasy was back in I think the last time I ever did it was like 2001-ish, if that. 2000. We used to go bowling, dude. We'd fucking drop that shit and we go to Cosmic Bowling and we fucking have gay old time at the bowling alley, dude.
Was so fucking awesome.
It was
so
the best.
Yes.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Just
that's
like
where I actually
hits, and then they hit all the black lights.
Dude, that's where I met
stone teenagers throwing fucking bowling balls.
There was a dude on the radio in Cleveland here now that I met when he was on the radio in Pittsburgh when I was in college, which is crazy. Yeah. I guarantee he wouldn't remember me now. And he actually lives in the town I live in, the city I live in here, which is crazy weird too. He's been doing like, I remember when he started up the show back when I first like kind of started my old gig back in the day, like 15 years ago. Alan Cox is his name. And I remember his name pretty blatant. It's one of those names that you'll never forget. And like, yeah. And I just remember him when I was in college and his name was, I remember the Alan Cox brand. And sure enough, like he starts doing this show. And then just in the last, 5 years, I think he had moved over to where I live now and has a daughter and a wife and everything here. But he's all about like, he's originally from like Chicago area. So he's out by you, Grimm, Illinois, or old school Grimm. Yeah. Out that way. Yeah. So he's from there. So he's all about that, but he lived in Pittsburgh. So I have these cool, weird ties. So he does speak like I do. And it's totally weird. So people that know us, mainly Grimsteak here, Justin, there's a dude on Alan's show. He does a afternoon radio show here called the Alan Cox Show, and he sounds just like Justin. There's a dude on their show that sounds just like him. It's fucked up every day I hear Justin on my radio, but it's not him. It's confusing.
A little glimpse into James Cruz's psyche every day.
That's my life. That's my psyche. That's my life. Oh, and here's another chapter of That's My Life. That cat that I had to take in last week.
Oh, dude. No, let's not even talk about it, man.
I know. No dice. No good.
Dude, that broke my heart when I read that. I don't want to hear that.
No good. Yeah. I know. It's sucky. So then the kicker to it all is I still have no clue what happened to that cat. I'll never know unless I was walking around with a cat pro, whatever.
Oh, I get it like a GoPro, but for
a little
cats.
GoPro or something. Yeah. Because otherwise, how the hell would you ever know what happens to these? Well, especially if but that cat never went outside, which was a crazy thing. I mean, if it did, it was only out there for a minute or a second, before we were like, get back in. So it's very crazy scenario where this cat ended up getting so fucked up at one point. Like we had to pin it down to like at some point it got out before I had closed up shop at like 2:00 in the morning or something. Like I had no clue. And it was the cat had to be out on my sun porch because that door was closed for the rest of the night until 7:00 in the morning when I went to let the dogs out.
Probably got it. One of those deer that you were photographing.
Dude, so crazy. Yeah, I know. Isn't that weird? Like, but that's a crazy thing. So, yeah, like when I went to let the cat out when I went to let the dogs out that morning, I opened, then that's when I noticed the cat chilling there, and then she just falls over to the ground like, oh, I'm fucked up, and that's when, so the next day I wanted to see what happened. I've seen, like I said, it wasn't out of the blue for her to like rip chunks of hair off of herself before. She's a little loony, like, which wasn't like too crazy to think of, but like her actually attacking herself, especially like her right rear leg, which I obviously saw was an issue. It looked a little wonky. All right. Yeah, and then but for sure it was all mangled looking, and then but around her tail, she was definitely attacked by something, like chasing her from behind. And because that's what most animals will do when they go for the attack is right for the ass. They go right for your asshole. And that's why they chase in there. That's why they use their nose, right? So that they chase right in that. It's like a tractor beam. Bam. So that's why most animals that are getting chased get attacked right from the rear, right at their ass, right at their tail. Bam. That's why it's all fucked up. So lo and behold, this cat was all fucked up, and I took her in and all that, and went, and they were like, "Well, we're gonna have to. Looks like this. If her leg's too messed up, we might have to do an implant, which they basically do some crazy, probably 3D printed like implant thing." Or we're gonna have to have a different conversation. And about an hour later, she called me to have the different conversation.
Oh man.
So yeah, so that sucked. And then just the other night, the mom, Kitty, out of the 3 of those cats I had, now I'm down to 2. So the mom is chilling up on her bed. She goes to get up and she just falls over. I'm like, you're kidding me, dude. She falls over. She gets up and she's just holding her left front paw out, like just holding it out, like it's all limp and shit. But it does look like the size of a baseball, like it's swollen. I'm like, what? Okay, at this point, something is attacking animals around here, or something crazy is going on. Like, what is going on? And because that cat is the one that goes outside all the time. She wouldn't have it if she wasn't outside, but she's been chilling inside the last 2 days. But she's okay now. She's up and walking around. That swelling went down. Like, you just have to watch them, like you never, obviously they can't talk, so you have to listen to them. You have to just go with your flow there. You go with the flow and go with your gut and all this stuff. And I've seen her come back with way worse, and I've had to deal with way worse than that with that cat. So man, just animal drama, dude. Just craziness. The last 2 weeks, just something's beating the shit out of animals around my house.
Dude, you got some kind of chupacabra over there.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, so
damn.
I hate to hog time.
Do you have any 5G towers around you?
Dude, right? Yeah. Oh man,
Jerry,
I'm too close to the lake.
You just posted something in the chats, Jerry. You went ghost hunting this weekend?
This coming weekend, I am.
Oh, this I thought
Very
you meant
cool.
this last week, and I was like, I need a report now.
No, I will give you a report next week. I'm going with Joshua Kutchin. We're going.
Sorry,
going
I
to.
just wrote. I just read. Fucking poop slinger's message. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, we're going to this Altoona Pass where there's an old rail, abandoned railroad, and there's a lot of Civil War shit up there.
Hell yeah, ghosts.
I bet there is.
Look,
it sounds like fun.
I can't wait. I bought a digital recorder for EVP capture. I got my camera ready.
Oh man, you gonna live stream?
Can't wait.
If there's a signal, maybe.
You should get a battle photo of the ghosts fighting each other.
Yes, dude, that's proofs. That's all the proofs I need right there. That's all I need.
Did you see? I didn't put it in chat. I'm sorry, but I found a video, an actual film, a color film from 1924 of New York, or was it Brooklyn? It was London. It was a color film of London from 1924.
Dude, it's ridiculous. They've done
are you
so
talking
many of those.
about actual color or the ones that
actual
have been,
color?
You're not talking about that channel that does like the
restored shit?
the
Nope.
4K restore. Okay. Yeah.
I'll find the tweet.
I mean, they're just. I mean, it seems like there's a little bit of like, I don't know if you want to call it soft disclosure, but like I feel like they've walked the photography back quite a bit.
Dude, it takes 8 hours to take a photograph.
Yeah, like it, and I feel like
right now.
Is that a
Speaking of-
Mandela effect thing? Like, were we implicitly taught? Because you brought it up, I think, on the last episode that it's like people's instant reaction is to have a very specific opinion about photography from a certain period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Nikki
And-
brought it up too, that it takes forever to take pictures.
Yeah, and it's not like anyone's particular fault that's the case, because when you actually start looking into it, like the later we've gotten, the earlier it seems like we're continuing to find like really, and it almost seems like
It's because all the people who could possibly dissent to that opinion are dead.
That is true.
right.
I mean, there's nobody to be able to prove anything.
Right.
All we have
There's
is
no
books
one
and-
to counter the argument, so they can bring out whatever they want at this point.
So you think that this is like some kind of, they're doing like a kind of a reveal, like a slow leak kind of thing of like, okay, well, maybe we're just gonna let you. I mean, what's the point? Like,
my
we'll
God.
just, I don't know.
I think our conceptions of what history was is wrong, and
Well, yeah.
we live in this bubble of what we think is real. But when they reveal stuff that's actually true that we never heard of, it's like that can't be. It doesn't. It's cognitive dissonance on one level.
Right.
Totally.
So I mean, it doesn't mean it's not real, but who knows? It could be.
I mean, you think like, I mean, even go back to something like Metropolis. Like people had only been making movies for like less, like really for less than like 20 years, and they come out with that insane like. I've never like if no one's ever seen Metropolis before, like it's one of the craziest movies of it, just from the standpoint of like
the original.
What? Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
The original.
It was only like what 1924.
I believe so. Yeah.
Something. So it's less than 100 years.
But it's like a Brave New World kind of story, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. It's got like, it's like Gnostic as shit. It's got all this crazy imagery, like occult imagery, and like.
Is that related to that video game you dropped?
Well, you think the
other day?
occult didn't exist back then?
Oh, I mean, of course it did.
Yeah.
But I would just mean like people when they think of movies from the 20s, they think like it's just a bunch of people getting around and dancing, or like yeah, or it's just like, or they just think people are like watching videos of trains and just like losing their shit, like oh my
Two
God,
trains colliding on the same track.
47.
Is it really in front of me? Oh, I'm afraid. Is it gonna? I don't understand screens. Is it gonna come out at me? Like that's what they think people were doing with video back then on film. It's fucking stupid.
Watch Hell on Wheels. There you go.
I think Nosferatu's the best vampire, though.
Definitely.
100%.
Fuck yeah. Did you ever see Nikki, did you ever see Shadow of the Vampire?
Trance Hexblade is
have
the best vampire, by the way. Sorry.
I think people don't realize that like silent films were around from the 1890s up until the 20s. And it wasn't until
silent films, yes.
Yeah, it wasn't until the late 20s
they were
that
called
could sync
pictures, and then when they used to call it the
moving
moving
pictures. They didn't have audio synchronization with films until the late 20s. I mean,
no, yeah, like, and then that I've just blatantly remember watching Hell on Wheels when they were building the railroad across, and that's when movies. Well, it was the moving picture, not even film though. Like it was. Remember those old little like viewfinder things that you would click
dude, you'd flip through.
Imagine that, but it was a projector.
Those were awesome.
And then the said guy in the camp or the town would narrate like a little aspect of the moving picture idea of it. But then obviously film was invented at some point. I wonder.
You know, the highest
filmmaker, Flavortown. When was film invented? Like when was the first time?
When was film invented? Are you talking about like the moving image?
Tell me everything you know about film.
You could.
What do you know about exposure on some. What actually is film made out of?
I'm going with Eastman or Kodak as the inventor.
Well, there was a man
good one
named Edward Muybridge, and he was he's accredited to being the first person who first produced a moving image. His is that is literally that shot of like the horse galloping.
Yeah.
Like from, I think it was like 18...
where it's like
something.
Is that how they did it in silver or something?
1870s,
right?
1870s.
Like right after the mud floods.
Yeah, right after the mud floods.
Apparently, because
yeah,
first person I noticed since the mud flood, so I had to film it.
Yeah. So yeah, in the 1870s they had the moving. They knew how, they understood the concept of the moving image, and I mean by 1878 you had extremely good cameras.
Damn.
For taking photographs.
So the
first and the film up to that point was in plates, and then in
almost 100 years,
1885, George Eastman,
1776,
Eastman Kodak invented flexible film on a roll.
Flexible film on a roll. That's what I'm kind of getting at. Like,
yeah,
like how does
in 1876? Is that what you said, Jerry?
1885.
1885. So let's see.
George Eastman.
76 to 85. That's another 10 years. Yeah.
Sounds like another one of those weird technology jumps that happens.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
yeah.
Well, not really at the same time, because
what did the dusty guy in the Dust Bowl of Oklahoma, whatever, find that made like film like so awesome, like
What?
Apparently not, though. It was obviously this guy, Color Max.
Better than that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy better than that guy. I like that, Jerry.
This guy's better than that
guy.
But yeah,
he's not here. Damn it.
No, yeah.
No, he's gone.
Yeah, he's eating
dinner.
Stir frying shrimp. He's cooking. No,
that guy is like Biden. He just didn't want to take any questions, and he just bounces out. Just bounces out. Just later. At another time.
So Hillary's going to be president, right? Let's just get that
yes.
Like she's going to be running, or she's going to be Biden's running mate.
If you ain't Hillary, you ain't black.
Burn it all down. Let it happen.
They're going to install her.
But I think they will install her
at the Democratic convention.
Well, dude, when is that? How about that?
They can't.
Why not even have it?
I bet they put a statue of her up.
They can't install her because of that Supreme Court ruling.
What Supreme Court ruling?
About the Electoral College, that they have to vote who they pledge to vote for.
Just lick it.
Unless
nobody's pledged, have they?
Oh, fuck that.
Unless people pledge for Hillary Clinton, they can't put her in.
Yeah, it'll work.
But when
did that happen?
2 weeks ago. The DNC is not going to have a convention. It's going to be all fucked up. We can already see the Democrats.
That's exactly what it seems like it's going to be. Totally.
The Democrats are already fucking around with the mail-in ballots. You've seen all these
Yeah.
Democrats who are way behind, like 40% behind, or like pulling
What
ahead.
about all the mail-in ballots that didn't have a date on them because they were
rejected?
They went out bundled. Yeah.
And they were rejected too.
They were rejected.
No,
As
it
they
is.
should be.
All of it's just it's all just a complete joke and scam just being played on. It's fucking
Speaking of way behind, I'm a segment off tonight constantly. I am the worst.
Here's
Dude,
the best part of the election this year.
Sorry, yeah.
The best part is going to be no matter who wins, there's going to be a shitstorm.
Oh, 100%.
It's going to be contested.
100%.
No.
We're going to go back to
the other
2000.
side is going to go ape shit if they lose.
Oh, yeah. No, that's totally go ape shit.
Yep. And it's going to
You
be
completely have to check out at that point.
Yeah. It's going to be a fractal of 2000, Suzanne.
If you haven't checked out at this point, you have to fully eject at that point.
That's why I want a plot of land on Nikki's.
No doubt.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, man, I heard that ad on Sirius Satellite Radio. Thank you so much. Yeah. We can get a 120-foot plot of land on water for 65 grand, dude. Like fucking
A houseboat would be awesome. How about
man?
I always wanted a houseboat on like Lake Mead. That would be great.
That's fucking cheap, dude. On water? Fuck. Yeah.
It's free.
Yeah. Oh, on Lake Mead? Yeah.
Anywhere
Dude,
you
actually,
have a houseboat.
I mean,
if you can move it, it doesn't matter where you are.
My brain's working too fast right now. Okay.
That's definitely.
It has to go back to one last section ago. We were talking about photography and film, and it instantly brought my brain to an article I just saw maybe yesterday about which I didn't even realize. Joe Rogan had on a dude on his show
about mudfloods,
about
photography,
and some particular pictures that he has.
Ooh!
So if people, I don't know if anyone knows
Civil
what I'm talking
War
about.
Photos?
No.
Bigfoot photos?
Area 51 photos.
Was it Corbell and Knapp? Was it?
So, as revealed on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast, because you got to say it all like that, a private pilot has released images and videos showing new angles from the mysterious Area 51.
Damn.
This is the third time Gabe Zifferman?
Is he a pedo? Because I feel like all the UFO guys are getting rolled up as pedos.
Oh, no. Zifferman sounds like
Zimmerman
guy, yeah.
Zapruder.
Oh no. Oh,
Definitely smells like he wears a tiny hat.
Yeah, ZEIF man. Yeah, Ziff man. Yeah, that's like Sniff man.
Early sideburn.
I don't know
right now. What's happening? What's even going on?
What is happening?
What's the story?
Has taken photographs of one secret base now surrounding the area, and the new photographs below.
So basically,
he has different shots of Area 51 because I guess he's been flying this route for like ever since he was a kid, basically.
So they're going hard on the UFO agenda again, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, and so he was saying, in the new progress, you will see angles from the mysterious base taken from the northwest of the base looking southeast. These are rarely seen. Yeah, like a lot of these shots, they do look different than normal. So I'll give you that, and I'll post this link after I talk about this here. So basically, they're saying he said Zifferman told the mysterious wire as he flies along the truly restricted border. His main thought is just be careful to not cross. So like they'll let him fly, but he cannot fly through restricted airspace.
Yeah, this seems I don't know. About all this.
So he's claimed. So he told them that he said if he were to cross into restricted airspace, it would end up being a very bad day. He
would get shot down.
Yeah. So he's no. He said I wouldn't expect to be anything like the dramatic, like you're going to be shot down. He said basically. Yeah.
I thought that was what they did.
I know, right?
Maybe they force you to land.
So there are new images were first discussed as part of a 3-hour interview I conducted on Joe Rogan's show just last week. Let's see. Oh yeah, George Knapp. So he was on there talking about it again.
He was on with Jeremy Corbell.
Yep. So that was their trip to go see Rogan, basically.
Yeah, they're a couple of shows. Both of those two guys are shows, if you ask me.
Yeah,
they're milking UFO shit for all they can.
Totally.
Yep.
Which is totally crazy because I saw George Knapp put something on Twitter like on a road trip, and then everyone
it shows up on Rogan.
Yeah, and then everyone was speculating for about 3 or 4 days, which makes complete sense. I have to go back and listen or
fucking UFO shit. Hey, I got a question. James, that was a great report with those shills. But does anybody have any evidence? Does anybody have any evidence of Ghislaine Maxwell actually, or Ghislaine being in jail in prison? Anybody have any evidence of that yet?
So I heard Spiros, I forget his last name, Skolas. I'll put a link into the channel. He called the prison where she was allegedly at, and they did have her listed as a prisoner. Okay. No other information.
That means shit.
That's
just a name.
It was he had the recording of the call. So that's one thing. The other thing I heard today is that she's being moved around and it's not being made public to keep her safe.
Why? Where's the mugshot? Like everybody.
I heard that like 2 days ago.
Also not released to keep her safe.
That doesn't make sense.
It
does make sense. They don't want her to fucking get killed. They're just all that is an admission that Epstein was assassinated.
I don't know if I'm buying any of this.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's true or not. It's a story now. It's
right.
That's exactly it.
We just have to think about all this crap as fairy tales.
That's what it feels like. It's an election year. Don't believe any of it.
Election years are so crazy, right?
Dude, every year.
Where's Nibiru?
Ever since
Suzanne.
God, it's almost sad to. Sorry, yeah, it's almost sad to say it. Since like 2016, it's almost sad to say that. Like every election year, it feels like every month is an election year. Doesn't it?
True. It's
Jesus
true. Well,
fucking
when you're running
Christ,
impeachment
all I was going to say is that if you don't watch any TV or read any news and have no idea what's going on in the world, and you step outside your house, it doesn't change from day to day.
Nope, not at all. Not
everything's exactly the same.
But it is.
You got to put a piece of shit on your face.
You got to put a fucking mask on everywhere.
Besides that, if you had never heard about it,
it never changed. Besides that.
I'm just saying, if you'd never heard about that shit in the news and you came across it, you'd be like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous and it doesn't make sense because I still don't know anyone who's had this stupid disease.
Nope.
There's one guy in the Discord.
That
I'm in.
No, he tested positive. He tested positive for it.
He was in the hospital.
Was he?
He said he was in the hospital. Yeah.
I got a fucking.
He said they gave him a Tylenol
right now
every
that happened
6 hours.
4 hours ago.
I won't go as far to say the disease is a hoax. It's a real thing. I just don't think it's as fatal
I didn't
as.
say it was a hoax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but
I said it's being blown out of proportion.
Yeah, 100% it is, Jerry.
My kid's friend came over on his bike to say happy birthday, but I can't stay because my sister has coronavirus. Yeah, because
God.
their fucking kid plays soccer and one of the moms is a fucking doctor or some shit. So
why is she letting the kid out of the house?
Dude, that's why it's all gonna fail. This is why everything is gonna fail in an instant. Every school, everything that's gonna start up is gonna completely fail.
Yeah, because everybody's going to test positive.
Yeah, so the girls' soccer team has been practicing, right? But apparently, this mom is a doctor or something and contracted that. Mom and daughter started feeling symptoms. Boom, the whole team's fucking quarantined. But guess what? So that my son, what they said today when we started the show is his birthday. So his buddy rode by just to say hi, what's up, dude? Blah, blah, blah. I can't hang. It sucks, but like my sister's, she's on that fucking team. So, like, dude, the trickle down effect is for real. Like, when you think, it's small, it's huge. Like, in your small world, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And like, we're gonna see this beyond belief coming out of like left and right. Like, it's just gonna be ridiculous.
Crazy,
it's gonna explode even more and more and more. And then at that point, you're gonna be like, whatever. And then people are gonna move on to the next thing because guess what? It's an election year. No one's gonna give a fuck after.
Well, yeah, and then we've also all complied to these tracking systems and all this other shit at that point.
But I mean, it's already
in my
almost
head.
August.
Yeah, that's in my brain. Yeah, I know. It's only August, or it's only not even.
No,
that.
it's
not
almost.
even,
It's already August.
There's only 2
We're
months
supposed
to
to
the
vote
election.
in November.
We have not seen any presidential debates. We don't even know who Biden's running mate is. Like, this is a fucking shit show
It's
joke.
a shit show,
It's
dude.
such a ridiculous operation being ran us. It's
turn the tube off. Just hang out with us. I don't know. That's all.
That's what you got to do, Jerry. We got an Oxmente tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night we have an obelisk because it's a new moon.
New moon,
and our guest is Miguel Connor of the Aeon Bike.
Oh, that's gonna be fucking awesome.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
That's a good ass grab.
The week after that is
he knows about Tartaria. I know he does.
Well, let me get to that. So next week after that is Salvatore Antithesis.
Oh,
no shit.
The antithesis. Yay.
Oh, yeah.
And then the week after that is another obelisk with Max Egan.
Max Egan.
The chosen one.
Then we'll get into. I'm sorry, I screwed that up. So tomorrow is Miguel. The week after that is Freeman Fly.
Fuck
nice.
That's gonna be good.
So then we have Max Egan, and then Salvatore, and then Stacey Jewell from the Bejeweled podcast.
From Jewel, like the
hell yeah.
Remember Jewel?
We're gonna get into Thirst Mente. Let's just
yeah, she lives in Atlanta too.
Hell yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
She's got a kid, so
local astrologers in your area.
Local
astrologers.
Local tarot card reader.
Yeah. Guys. I think we had a successful broadcast from East Coast Grimsteak.
Queen of the Damned off the side of the road.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Like what?
Like and subscribe.
Comment, subscribe.
How about instead?
How about
leave us
fuck
a
all
review.
that shit?
Every thumbs down is bad karma.
It is. Leave us a review on iTunes. Leave us a review. We haven't gotten one in a while. That'd be pretty sweet. And Cruising with Steak, or patreon.com/Cruising with Steak.
Yeah.
Congratulations on getting to the East Coast, dude. You're going to love the falls there. You're going to love the falls.
You're
going to fall in love with autumn there.
It's so fucking gay. It's so rad, dude.
It's just going to be
so gay.
It's
the best.
Come
you know what's
Discord
gayer?
if you want updates.
Shonen Dump.
Yeah, dude, Shonen Dump's gonna be getting recorded this week.
Yeah, if you think Cruising with Steak crushes on Tuesday nights, Shonen Dump Pod crushes every other moment. It's not
other
Tuesday
month.
night.
Yes, yeah, we get some shows out sometimes. It's been a little bit. We'll get one out. It's happening.
That's what we do, people.
Fuck yeah, dude, the Guyver. All right,
we record our voice.
Thanks, guys. We'll catch you all next week. Good night. Goodbye. Farewell.
Hit your mouth.
Bye.
No one has ever heard a word as dirty as the word politics. Rhetoric written in some self-proclaimed prophecy. Imaginary lines twisted and tangled with a handshake with a signature and some policy papers behind enemy lines. Tension builds, a cell phone rings, a bomb drops in a city street sea of iPod noise. Don't get comfortable, free thinkers. Don't get comfortable, free thinkers. If the digital revolution still got a pulse, we need to revive it and make it a reality. I've hacked into a politician's password and transferred money into several overseas accounts. And as we speak, a supercomputer project is in the works. And if it works, we'll use it to point and click our way to some sort of truth. Either you're in or out, are you game, or is the game over? This must be a glitch in the Matrix. This must be a glitch in the Matrix. Oh God. for them laser beams. Climb to the top of the pyramid scheme. Capitol Hill's getting steeper and steeper. Meanwhile, the deck gets deeper and deeper. Don't get comfortable, free thinkers, cause it's gonna take more than hand and eye coordination on your PlayStation. It's gonna take mind elevation. There must be a glitch in the Matrix. There must be a glitch in the Matrix. A revolutionary dream. It's me versus the machines. Go! Breaking from my routine, I dive into my computer screen. Swimming in a sea of zeros and ones. Trying to put together 2 and 2, but I keep getting lost. Trying to weed through all the lines from the bad guys in the suits and the neckties. Help me find the oracle. She has the answer. There must be a glitch in the Matrix. There must be a glitch in the Matrix. A revolutionary dream. Rage against the machine. Don't get comfortable, free thinkers. Rage against the machine.